podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
You know the saying, stay hungry, stay humble.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm humble in defeat, and I'm gonna remain humble in victory. This is it, right?
Dollar DiBiase Productions.
I just wanted to put on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport. Man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
I'm prepared to the best of my capability, and I pray that I get the win. Look at it, like, I love Mike Tyson, how he came into the game on some different kind of vibe. You know what I mean? But it takes a crazy man to want to fight, you know what I mean, day in, day out. The hardcore sport, as you said, no silk shoes.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Today, we're going to be discussing, preview, and predicting Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. And obviously, the co-main event, the big fight everybody's interested in, and that is Zhilei Zhang taking on Joseph Parker, former WBO champion, coming off the win over Deontay Wilder. So a lot of people interested in this co-main event. Then you have a pretty good opener as WBC champion Ray Vargas takes on Nick Ball, and he's coming off of his biggest win versus Dog Bay. So that should be a good fight. How much does Ray Vargas have in the tank, and can he retain his WBC title versus the young, energetic Nick Ball that has been, I don't want to say steamrolling, but that's kind of how his fighting style is, right? That's what he's been doing. But, you know, this is what we're here to discuss. Obviously, there's some other fights on the card. You got Justice Hooney's return. He's going to be taking on Kevin Lerena. And Roman Fury, the brother of Tyson Fury and Tommy Fury. And he'll be in the ring. No opponent for Roman just yet. He'll be taking on the dreaded TBA, to be announced, in a 4-round fight in the cruiserweight division. Roman Fury just getting that career rolling. Then you got Jack McGann, who I have no clue who that is, and neither do I know who the opener is. So really for us, you know, it's a 5, maybe a 4-fight card that is of importance to us. You know, now maybe Gavin Gwynn and Mark Chamberlain, someone else is interested. I might watch it if it happens to be on. I'm really not going to be doing anything extra to watch that fight. What I'm interested in, obviously, is Joshua and Francis Ngannou, the co-main event in Zhilei Zhang, the Big Bang taking on Joe Parker, and even Ray Vargas versus Nick Ball, man. Nick Ball's out here trying to make a name for himself, so he would have to really get past Ray Vargas in order to do that. But this is what we're going to be discussing. If you're just joining us, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so you can help with the visibility. This way you're letting, you know, potential new listeners know about this episode and channel, the fact that we talk boxing twice a day. If you haven't caught our episode yesterday, please do so, as it's available on iTunes, iHeart, Spotify, everywhere podcasts can be found, and plus right here on YouTube.com for the full video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button. The quicker we get to 500 likes, the quicker we unlock the live chat. It is a preview and prediction show, so we will need you guys to call in to make your predictions and to give your preview of the main event. And if you're like me, a hardcore, and you want to talk about any of the other fights, you know, feel free to do so. Right now, Solo Dolo, Scarface No Manolo, waiting for Danny to check in. I don't know if he's there or not. And I don't think so, not yet. But Nonetheless, let's get right into it. We'll start from the bottom. Justice Hooney, I really don't know Kevin Lerena, so I'm expecting Hooney to get the win. He's being showcased heavily. The only thing we know about Lerena, I believe, is that he lost to Daniel Dubois. And he beat Murray, who, our good friend Jared Anderson is supposed to be facing April 13th. He did have some issues outside of the ring that could potentially keep Jared out of this potential fight. But this is Riyad Murray, who Jared is fighting, as you can see, is scheduled there. But a quick backspace shows you that Murray has already beaten Kevin Lerena, and Dubois stopped him. Lerena beat Murray, but Dubois stopped him. He also beat Sanad Gashi, who had a fight with Derek Chisora. And as you can see, Bagdon Dinu, he beat as well. So Lerena, while Dubois stopped him, he's been able to hang in there with some other notable names. Again, Maurice Vach. Many good fighters go 12 with Vach. So maybe Lerena can pull off an upset here. He goes by the alias of the KO Kid, but he hasn't been KOing anybody. Like, again, he didn't KO Murray. He didn't KO Sanad Gachi. He didn't KO Maurice Vach. He did Bagdan Dinu, but we've seen throughout Bagdan Dinu's career that he isn't the toughest. But he did stop Sefa Safari, a common opponent with Tyson Fury. So there is some relevance in this fight because of common names, but I'm expecting Hooney to fly through this with, without any issues. So, again, next fight I'm interested in is Ray Vargas. So I'll be taking Justice Hooney to get the win. Next fight I'm interested in is Ray Vargas versus Nick Ball. Tough fight, as Ray didn't look too good versus Oshaki Foster. And I think he's a bit inactive, right? Like, I don't know that he's fought since Foster. And if he has, I hadn't seen it. And he hasn't fought since Foster. So, he only had one fight in February 2023. And it's already been a year and a month since he's been out the ring. Uphill battle for Ray Vargas. Uphill battle. Nick Ball getting him at the right time. Ray Vargas doesn't show his age here, but he has 234 rounds boxed. Can he get old overnight? I don't know. I'm going to lean the champion. Taller, longer. Nick Ball's a short, stocky guy, but he's going to put a lot of pressure on Vargas. Ray Vargas is going to have to be in tip-top shape to stay away from Nick Ball, but I'm still going to lean the champion and hope that he can get it done. But Nick Ball is a live dog. He's certainly a live dog. And again, with that 13 months inactivity, it'll probably be 14 by the time they get in the ring in April. Not a good look for Ray. Not a good look for Ray. Luckily, this is in Saudi Arabia, so it's neutral territory. It's not in Nick Ball's home, but it is his promoters. This is a Frank Warren event. So we'll see what happens with Ray Vargas in that Nick Ball fight. And can he do enough to get a decision win? Or, will he be serving up that title? So then we got Zhilei Zhang versus Joe Parker. I'm not going to waste your time much. You guys already know I've been riding with Zhang since before the Jerry Forrest fight. He's from New Jersey, lives in Bloomfield, trained in my old gym. He's just my guy. We've been picking him here. We were frustrated he got robbed versus Hergovich. We were happy that he did what he did with Joe Joyce. And we're looking forward to this fight with Joe Parker, who has way better legs than anybody that Zhang has beat. Zhang is 40, so he can turn an old 40 overnight. Joe Parker is the better boxer. He's faster. He has better legs. So he can outbox Zhang if he can somehow stay away from the power of Zhang for 12 rounds. I don't know that he's even capable of doing that. And that's why I'm going to keep riding with my guy Zhang. A lot has been talked about Zhang's, gas tank. We haven't seen him really look gassed since the Forrest fight. There were shades of that in the Hrgovic fight. But since then, I feel like he's been able to nip that in the bud. We know that for the Joe Joyce fight, he had a strength and conditioning coach. For the following Joe Joyce fight, the rematch, he got rid of that strength coach and got Scooter Davis, who used to work with Clarissa Shields and, with Daniel Jacobs and, LL Cool J, just so many people that he strength and conditioned and got ready. So Scooter now training Zhang, the Big Bang, and hopefully, with that high-level strength and conditioning, he brings a little more bang in this fight. We shall see, I am picking him, though. I like what Joe Parker's been able to do and how he's been able to turn around that career and things of that nature. But, I have to lean the bigger, stronger man, and that has to be Zhang. Now, Joe is younger, and, maybe can push the pace, but he just doesn't have the body size, right? Like, how do you push a pace on Zhang when you're not intimidating, you know what I mean? And you can't lean on him. I don't know. We're going to have to see, can Joe Parker actually dictate? I don't know that he will be able to do that. I think he's going to be on the outside playing the boxer's role. And obviously, Zhang will have to, fucking hell. I forgot. Zhang will have to, catch up to him. Hopefully he can, and he pulls off the knockout, and he keeps us, rising to the top. I know that he really wants the fight with Anthony Joshua, and this is a way to get that. There's only a one-way rematch clause, which means, if AJ can get this win and Zhang can get this win, they can possibly meet. It's been a fight that's been talked about for a very long time, something that they've wanted to take back to the hometown of Big Bang for a while now. But obviously, Zhang would have to get the win, because if he doesn't, there's a rematch clause, and Joe Parker would have to beat him twice. So that would hold things up, and leaving AJ without an opponent, right? Because if AJ beats Ngannou, all he can look forward to is the winner of Fury Usyk. But that fight has a rematch clause. But Danny is here. What's up, brother?
Top of the morning, man. How you doing? How I sound?
Nah, you straight.
Very good. Very good. Very good. I love the head nod, man. Well, we back with another one, bro. Big fight week in Saudi, bro. My homie, always have a lot of love for him. And I think unfortunate of the world we live in today, with the pandemic, he still to this day can't fly into this country. But my boy Andrew McCart was able to, he's out there in Saudi for IFL. Shout out to them. And, getting lots of good footage. And I just saw him take a body shot by AJ. You feel me? And he trains, but, he's an older guy, just like you are. So I'm like, I wish I could be out there just to take it in. I ain't saying AJ got to hit me with no body shot, but just to take it in, bro. It looks like a fucking resort vacation, like boxing paradise. It look crazy right now. I wish I was out there.
Nah, for sure, man. One day, I feel like I'll make the effort to go. I really thought it was going to be Wilder AJ. That shit, got destroyed. So we'll see, you know, what
It
excites
would have
me.
been this weekend, brother. You do realize that, right?
That would have been this weekend Wilder AJ had Wilder won.
Correct.
Yeah. You know, he fucked that up for us boxing fans, bro. That was a total letdown.
You know, it happens. It happens, you know. We all fuck up. What you gonna do? I'm sure with His Excellency we'll get other opportunities for big fights. You know, I'm hearing you know, there's been conversations of a female card or a female headline out there. So you know, I'm sure we'll get the opportunity. But what's up, man?
Shit,
What's
man,
the
just
what's
grinding. You know how it is.
yeah, I was just gonna say, what's the Florida boxing life treating you like, man? You ain't been to no gyms this week? Who's sparring?
Nah, can't complain. It's decent. It's not Vegas, as you know. You know what I mean. So it ain't like there's a bunch of shit happening. And even if there is, this is a very big state. You know.
For
I know
sure.
Franchon Cruz is down here, but that's like Central Florida. You know, it's just everything is spread out. You know, people in Winter Haven. I seen some shit happening in Winter Haven, but that's all so far. It
You
just
know
got
what
to
would
make
be
sense.
dope?
You know, it's got to be someone that's worth
You
my
know what would
time.
be dope? And that would be worth it in my opinion. Just because of what I seen him do recently is Andre Berto. Andre Berto's out there, right? He out there somewhere. He's
Well,
been
he lives
like
in
po-
Winter Haven. I mean, he's from Winter Haven. I don't know if he still lives there, and you know, or maybe
look,
moved to
man, if you
Miami
could
or some
if
shit.
if if you could get in contact with him, bro.
Madison is his boy. Have Madison hit him if you want to talk to him.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying he was just with Aiden Ross and all of them, bro. They you know they got a compound and similar to what we had, and they got a boxing gym set up inside. And they basically do border wars, no attendance, no headgear. It seems like no training. They claim they train, but it seems like no training. And Andre's like the referee and like the main commentator for some of the fights.
Nah, that's dope. And he's doing it in his town.
I don't know where I know the buildings in Florida. I don't know where in Florida. Um, you know, it's the streamer Aiden Ross. It's his thing. Um, but you know, I saw Berto over there because there was like a rapper, like, yo, the Little Mermaids dude, he's a rapper named DDG, used to be a streamer. And he's like, yo, man, me and you, how long you think I'll last? He like, me like going all out? Like, bro, I'm getting you out in the first round. That's what Berto was telling them. I'm like, yo, that's funny. That's funny. Damn, they said AB versus who? What you mean? AB, what about AB? Oh, y'all seen she was in the gym with Dev and BH. Oh, okay. Yo, shout out Jamel Herring, man. I got to run into my guy last night. He said, yo, man, tell Ness stop being too famous and reply back to me. I'm like, all right, champ, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. Ness say
Who's that
he
exact? Who's that exactly? I'm sorry, I'm dealing with somebody over here trying to give me reasons why they crop my logo. Motherfucker, take my shit down. Simple as that. Take my shit down. Stop having me text a million goddamn times. Take my shit down, or you know what it is. Y'all niggas know how I fucking move. Simple as that, man. All this weird shit, all these side texts.
Nah,
Bro, don't text me. You know my shit. You know my voice. Fuck out of
for
here, man.
sure. Now, I'm talking about Jamel Herring.
What about him?
Nah, I ran into him. He's like, yo, man, tell him to stop being too famous for me, man. I hit him up. He can't reply. I can't get on the show. I'm like, damn, champ.
Man, you the one in Vegas with him. He talking about you. You ain't even
Nah,
go see
but
him training and shit. You too busy.
Nah, but the problem is
You over there
that
with
I told
Bumgarner
Shamar,
though, but you recording Bumgarner though. I seen you in the
no,
gym
no, no, no. I'm
with
talking about the
Bumgarner.
show.
No,
The
I'm
show.
talking about the gym though. Why you only like recording Undisputed Champs though?
What do you
That's
mean,
pretty
bro?
biased,
The
bro.
gym just
It's
opened. The
pretty
gym just
biased.
opened. The gym been closed, champ. You ain't see the new lighting? All new lighting. Every bag has a light over it.
Hey, Danny trying to act like he could only go to Top Rank and shit. That's
Oh
cool
yeah,
though
I
that
ain't
they let.
allowed. I ain't
That's cool
allowed,
they
bro.
let Dev
Look,
back
think
in
about
there.
it. Think about it. You and I, we ain't allowed in city.
I mean, it all
We
depends
need
who's
a
there.
two. We need a 2 week reservation, confirmation, with a code to get into Salas.
Nah, that's for sure.
Um,
That's for sure.
okay. DLX.
Mm-mm.
Um, DLX
They
need an
cool.
invite.
Nah, not me.
Yeah, I need an invite for sure. I told you why. I told you why. You know why. So I told you why. So that's three. Then
You ain't go to the Vatos gym, man.
who the Vatos?
You be playing your own
Who the
homie out.
Vatos?
That's crazy. You be playing your own homie out. The only legend in Vegas other than Floyd. What other legend lives in Vegas?
Vargas.
It's
Fernando
crazy,
Vargas.
bro. That's
You
crazy how you
the
doing.
now I mean, yeah, once you said that, you talking about Fernando Vargas. I can't dispute that. I can't dispute that. I gotta go over there.
Shout out to Evan
Bro, that shit
Tolbert.
just so fucking far, bro. That shit in
How?
the
Where they in North?
north.
Oh, they in North Vegas.
Oh my god.
God damn, really?
Bro, I damn near gotta like pack a bag and book a room.
Yo, I didn't know they was in North Vegas. I swear. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I almost feel like it's insane to get a gym in North Vegas.
Bro, and you know what's even more insane? His last gym was in North Vegas, and well, it was his last gym. So
That's
for
crazy. I
him to
mean,
go back to North Vegas, I mean, obviously, I know why, but it
the
just
rent gotta
dumbfounded
be
me. I'm like,
cheaper. The rent
for
gotta be
sure.
cheaper. That's why it is. But listen, I was doing Nick Ball and Ray Vargas. I'm picking Ray Vargas even though he's got or gonna have 14 months inactivity. I don't know if you've ever watched Nick Ball. His last fight was with Dog Bay.
But look, man, I haven't watched Nick Ball entirely. I've definitely seen highlights, but I'll say that anytime a Mexican goes to the UK, they give them trouble for the most part. They upset them a lot. But goddamn it, this ain't the UK. This is Saudi Arabia. And the way Eddie Hearn talking about Nick Ball and Raymond Ford unification, I'm picking Nick Ball. Goddamn it.
But but Nick Ball is a Frank Warren fighter.
Yeah, but remember they was doing that 5v5, your guy versus my guy, and so that's what Eddie Hearn said in the video. He said for June 1st, which would be the Bivol Bet Turbiev undercard, which is the same card as the Frank Warren match from 5v5. So
He's a short little fearless motherfucker. He gonna push the pace, man. What you think about Ray Vargas at this point in his career? Can he take some
look,
pressure?
I think it's gonna be interesting, right? Because you talk about Nick Ball's last fight, Isaac Dogbe. I mean, they might be the same height, or Dogbe might be shorter than him, right? Ray Vargas obviously has a height and reach, but I don't think that he's the same fighter he was when he got started. So when we seen him at 122, I think he was just more dominant. I think it's an interesting fight. Again, I'm not the most privy on Nick Ball, but yeah, I'm taking him, champ.
Yeah, I've watched him beat some tall dudes up, man.
Now,
He doesn't have issues
just
with height.
I just want to remind everybody this is not the betting show. You feel me?
Yeah.
So this is our previews and predictions.
Like
this
he just
is
fought
not.
I think like a Ghanaian or an African in Lamati. That dude's tall as fuck. And he was still able to put hands all over that dude. He beat Isaac Lowe. This is a tough fight. The only thing that gives me like I guess hope is that he didn't stop Dog Bay. Dog Bay is, to me, chinny, right? Like, I know he only got one stoppage, but he always getting hurt, or am I wrong?
I think he always getting touched, but I don't know about hurt. Like, I don't know that. Because he had the 2 fights with Bandido, right?
No, Navarrete, wasn't it?
Or Navarrete. So it's like outside of him, I don't know, champ. If he's only been stopped once, I think it's unless you got multiple guys.
He got stopped by
Navarrete.
He got stopped by Navarrete though, bro. Navarrete ain't the biggest puncher, and Dog Bay has been down. Remember, Jesse Magdaleno put him down, you know. But he put Magdaleno down twice. Dog Bay got dropped in the Navarrete fight. Dog Bay got dropped in the Nick Ball fight. Dog Bay got dropped in the Ramirez fight. I know I was right, bro. Dude's chinny, bro. Dude's chinny. Like, he ain't getting stopped. He ain't getting stopped, but he's chinny. And Nick Ball might not have the power that these people think because he didn't stop him. I mean, he's right on the cusp. He got a 57.89% knockout ratio. He's 19 wins, 11 KOs. That's not bad. You know, if I'm a fighter, I wouldn't mind that fucking record. But watching his fights, I don't know that he's the biggest puncher.
So you sticking with Navarrete?
Well, Navarrete beat him already. I would be sticking with Ray Vargas.
Ray Vargas.
I would be sticking with Ray Vargas, but it's like I said, you know, I could see him losing. Dude's got 14 months out the ring. He coming off a loss to Foster. You know, Nick Ball got all the momentum, and he's certainly energetic, bro. I've watched his fights. He's fucking energetic. Lil Zooted gifted someone a membership. Salute to you, Lil Zooted. Shout out to Radley.
Shout out.
Welcome to the prospect level. Is that who got it gifted? Because that would be dope. Nate the Alien with the $10. Took off Friday off. Okay, maybe he meant to just say took Friday off so I can enjoy the fight. Said fuck it and took Monday off. 4-day weekend, baby. Let's fucking go. Shout out TBV. You guys stay killing it with the lives, with the interviews. #1 boxing podcast in the world with the globe emoji. Yo, that's so. Is it Friday for us? Because I've been seeing people say that. Let me double check this fight. Is it Friday for us?
No, it's Friday in Saudi. It's Friday for everybody.
Okay, I didn't know. I was watching something.
We discussed it. Let me remind you. It came up that the reason they're doing it is because F1 is out there, and I'm like, it's on the complete opposite side of the country. Why?
What time on Friday?
No, it's Friday morning, bro. It's gonna be like
so. It's our morning show. It's our morning show.
So last time, if I remember correctly, the prelim started at 8 a.m. But that was
8 a.m. your time. That was 8 a.m. your time. That would be 11.
But that was Day of Reckoning, though.
Yeah, this is a smaller card.
Loaded. Yeah.
I forgot that it was Friday. Wow, that's gonna be dope. So wait, what do we got on Saturday?
Saturday, March 9th.
They got ESPN Nicaragua, bro. ESPN Nicaragua on Friday too. Who the fuck is? Like, I don't see not one name I know.
No, you know, they probably just picked up the rights for another
there's
fight.
nothing on Saturday. Oh, shit. Nothing Saturday. That's wacky.
You know what Saturday?
Damn.
You know what Saturday? Live from Miami.
What's going on?
UFC 299 for those that care. Sean O'Malley versus Cheeto Vera.
Nah, bro.
The rematch.
Nah, bro. But co-main, I'm riding with Zhang, bro.
We may see Sean O'Malley in a crossover fight. Is all I'm saying.
I'm not fast enough, but I meant to play. Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
I'm going Zhang over Parker. Obviously, I already said it could be a difficult fight. You know, Joyce is faster, but he's going to lose that jab that he thinks he has, you know, because he's fighting a southpaw. So the jabs will decrease. He's got better footwork, so he can stay away from Zhang for as long as he can. But Zhang does a very good job cutting off the ring. I'm going to Big Bang, man. Parker had his time. Yourself?
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go with my guy, bro. I gotta go with my guy, Big Bang. As good as Joe Parker did against Wilder. But I'm just a believer.
Wilder didn't let hands go. So Parker was able to like get comfortable.
No,
you can't get comfortable with Zhang. Zhang is gonna be throwing them big bangs. They're gonna keep you uncomfortable.
No, I hear all that. I mean, I'm picking Zhang. I'm just saying he still looked good against Wilder. Like,
oh yeah,
like
different styles.
It's not his fault. Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying. I know that's why a lot of people rolling with him. They feel like, you know, with Tyson Fury behind him, he's gotten, you know, something in the bag.
My boy Fury looked good. He dropped a little video, you know, doing a couple of feints in the 1-2. He got a mean tan too. He looked like he in Marbella or some shit. He got a mean tan.
Did he get your boy's tan, the A-Rod tan?
Probably. He do look dark.
Did you see that?
I didn't, but I know you talked about it yesterday and how it could have been spray tan, and for real, Fury looked dark. I'm gonna try and pull it up, see if it's still on his Instagram. But
nah, he said it was just funny because he said he went on vacation and he's like, yeah, you know, it's a Dominican thing. He's like, you know, us Dominicans, he's like, we step into that sun, we change colors. And I'm like, man, I've been around us a long time, man. Vegas sun is hot as hell. I ain't never seen them change colors, my boy. Fuck wrong with you?
I should fucking draw to this fight, bro. What is this? Is this South or North?
What?
Mayweather's fighters, my Dominican brethren, Zhilei, Vargas, who's killing it right now on my YouTube algorithm, bro. This kid is blown. What? It's sad that the comments though, like his video got like 90-something thousand views in a couple days, and the comments is, you know, they talking about Mayweather cloned Tank, and Mayweather got a farm where he making fake tanks, you know. But this kid's Dominican, and him and my boy Jahan Ingram are going to be fighting on the same card. This is Jahan Ingram.
Yeah, Jahan from out there, right?
Yeah, and Danny ain't get y'all no coverage. I told Danny where these guys was training with Carmel. Is the three of these guys, three of Floyd fighters. Danny ain't go visit them. They about to have a fight in 4 days now. Hopefully they get active. You know, they get the win. I do want to highlight a shout out to the other Danny that sent me this. But yeah, you know, I've been promoting they shit on my Instagram for sure. I rock with both Jahan and Zhilei. Hopefully they get these wins. Shout out to what is it, Sadiq? What's his name? Fareed. The trainer.
Yeah, Fareed.
Danny Wallin. You've been out there so long. But you got 8 years now?
Bro, I only been in boxing for like 4, bro.
Knock it off, bro. You've been in boxing since you got to
knock
Vegas.
It off?
Troll Beta, $20 Sweden. Danny likes watching.
I don't count the pandemic or the time I was in Afghanistan, bro.
Troll Beta. Danny likes watching her box. That means 2 things.
That I'm doing my job and that I'm learning from an undisputed world champ.
I hope you smarter than that with that double wordplay. My man sound like Cam right now. Troll Beta like Cam right now. Talking about
bro
doubling up
with
the
my
box.
God. Did you see BH on their show?
Nah, everybody sent it to me. I haven't had the time to see it just yet.
Yes. First and foremost, the shit's hilarious. But aside from that, BH spent the first like 40 minutes of the show calling Mace Cam and like
And
the
Cam
whole show.
Mace?
I don't even think he was like calling Cam Mace. I just kept hearing him call Mace Cam. And then like 40 minutes into the show,
Oh, shit.
Cam like, you know I'm Cam and he Mace, right?
That's crazy. Bill wildin'. I thought he was in the music industry.
Bro, no, what made it worse, Cam started the show by saying, yeah, you know, me and BH go way back. I known him for many years. Him and my uncle friends.
That's
Billy
crazy.
Giles.
Bill probably was out there pushing motherfucking mixtapes for Cam and don't even remember.
Nah. But to be fair, but you know, Bill's mother had just passed away hours before, and Bill still pulled up.
Damn.
You know, to do his due diligence and promote the fight. So
that's wild.
You know,
salute Bill and my condolences. Obviously, I had hit him up. I ain't even heard from him since.
Nah.
I
I mean,
hope
you know,
everything all right.
obviously. Yeah. You know, it's it's a tough thing, but you know, it was something that you know, his mother, you know, that was just something that upset them too. You know, they're like, yo, y'all out here doing this bullshit during the press tour. Like, you know, he was like, yo, my mom's sick. I could be with my mom's right now. So it's like, you know, but yeah, man, go check that out when you get the chance. Like, that's like at 250,000 views in a day or something.
Yo, so Robert Guerrero's son is making his debut.
Coming back.
Oh, it's not a debut?
Oh, no. I'm thinking of the father.
Nah. The son is fighting in Tijuana.
So what's his father's name?
Ruben Guerrero.
Ruben, that's
and then
right,
it's
Ruben.
Robert Guerrero. Then it's Robert Guerrero. Now this one is Robert Guerrero
Right.
Jr.
Okay.
But this one is called Pistolero. So he's a gunslinger. I guess he throws a lot of punches.
That's funny. Probably one of the most famous Mexican radio hosts. He went by that name, El Pistolero.
Oh yeah. Yo, so anyway, yeah, man. I never seen. I didn't even know Robert had a son that was fighting.
I didn't either, if I'm being honest.
I wonder if he got like good amateur background or what. But last but not least, AJ Ngannou. I'm going AJ, man. You know, Ngannou's just gonna have to show me better than he can tell me. Dropping Fury isn't gonna do it for me. There's just not enough data. But I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of people like in the industry, trainers, been hitting me up like, bro, he gonna stop him. And I'm just like, bro, y'all tripping. You know, AJ been in there with a whole lot of people, bro. No, a lot of Vegas trainers, Danny. What happens is that Ngannou's been training in Vegas for like 2 years already, sparring. So if people watch them spar Joe Joyce, they watch them spar Johnny Rice, they watch them spar Jeremiah Milton, they watch them spar a couple of Vegas dudes already, and the word is getting out that he's good. I still don't see it. You feel me? Maybe he works on that tank. If he could work on that tank, maybe he could be better. But I just found I remember him in the Fury fight just sitting there, just waiting for so many different times. You know, and I don't know. He don't do enough to get a win, so we'll see. You know, AJ looks better with Ben Davison, and I'm expecting him to, you know, put up a hell of a performance. You know, it's gonna set it up for the Fury Usyk winner, even though they got a fucking rematch clause. But I got 191,714 subscribers. So we need about 300 more to get to that next goal of 192,000 subscribers. If you guys want to call in and you want to give us your previews and predictions for Knockout Chaos, go ahead and do so. You can join us right here on Twitter Spaces, or you can join us on Discord, which are our two methods of calling in. So, yeah, I'm going to go AJ. What about yourself?
No, I'm absolutely going Anthony Joshua. I love the addition of Ben Davison. I think Ben is a bright boxing mind. And I'm excited to see what he's gonna look like in this fight. Unlike Fury, they at least have 10 rounds of footage to look at. Unlike Fury, I think that and it's just my thoughts, but I don't think Fury took Ngannou as serious as he claims. I don't think that mistake will be made, or I don't think that mistake was made by Joshua and team. I think that they took him seriously. They see the danger that he is, and they'll be overly prepared. I think Joshua, but you got to tune into the betting show to see how I'm laying my money on him.
All right. Well, that is all of the fights. So phone lines are open if anybody wants to call in and give their previews and predictions. We're going out to Big Gucci Nick. I got to go to Ant, who got a counterpunch. Ant, what up? In Atlanta, the Ngannou lover.
Yeah. Hey, man, I knew you was going to be hating. Knew it. I already knew it.
I'm happy.
You know
I'm happy that we're blessed with someone that actually calls in and roots and picks Ngannou. Like, that's dope.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But not only that, I've been following him his entire career. As I said before, if you don't know, I've seen all of his kickboxing fights. I've seen every one of his MMA fights on into boxing. So, I've been paying attention to this guy, and he's a freak athlete, if you don't know. And I'm picking Ngannou. It's a fairly easy pick for me. And here's why. Because Tyson Fury is very good. He's very hard to hit. And the people that have hit him haven't been able to keep him on the canvas. And that was the same thing for Francis Ngannou. But with that being said, Joshua is stiff. He's just stands there. He's tall. He can punch a little bit. But I think Ngannou hits harder, way harder, with both hands. And I think a lot of people are going to be very surprised with what they're going to see in that ring. I don't think you all have an appreciation for just how good Tyson Fury is, how hard he is to hit. He's very hard. He's like a chameleon in there. You know what I'm saying? He flicking that jab. He's switching the stance on you, trying to grab you up, put that big old belly on you and shit. It's a tough-ass fight for anybody. Anthony Joshua's a different story. That chin, I don't think is like that. You know what I'm saying? Dillian White put him on skates. And you think Dillian White hits hard, wait till you get a load of Ngannou. All right. I think it's going to be a third round KO. And Ness, you fucked up last time not betting the knockdown prop and went through 1 through 5, and you said it right there, and then you didn't bet it, and Ngannou dropped him. So don't lose your money again. Bet that shit again. Somebody's getting dropped within 5 rounds.
I'm not picking Ngannou for a stoppage. Just based off the way he fought last fight, I'm going to just sit back. I have to watch him, see if he improved. Like, he waited too much in that last fight. I can't see how you think he's going to be any more active or aggressive. Like, there's no data for that. You're hoping he is, and that's cool, but there's no data to indicate that he's going to be any more aggressive than he was with Fury. And I get what you're saying. Fury's a different beast. He's a boxer. He's hard to hit. But that don't got nothing to do with Ngannou not throwing. He never threw.
He outlanded percentage-wise. By the way, I rewatched the fight last night. He was a favorite going into the last round, minus 125. He landed at a higher percentage. You just choose not to see it, but it happened. So if you want to go back and rewatch the fight, and maybe you'll get like a different perspective on it. But going into the last round, Ngannou was favored on the sports books. Not only that, your co-host Danny Alvarez bet his own money that Francis was going to win the decision. So which is it? Did he get his ass whooped, or did Fury get away with one? And I think Fury got away with one. Francis whooped his ass, and you still ain't gave him his credit.
Danny was just trying to make money on a live
No, he
bet,
saw the
bro.
fight.
No, but
he watched the whole fight.
Yeah, but
and you asked him.
But you're saying he bet for decision Ngannou towards the end. That's a live bet.
Yes. Yes, because he saw how the fight was going. He felt that Francis won the fight. In that moment, I went back and rewatched that one too.
To be fair, I had money on Fury, so I was hedging just in case because I thought it was a close fight, you know?
Right, which it was. And that's just facts. So anybody telling you that Francis didn't do nothing, didn't do well, they're full of shit. And they're just trying not to give Francis any credit. He did something that nobody thought he could do. And I promise you, lightning is going to strike again. And it's going to strike even harder. There's going to be a lot of shocked faces, a lot of sad boxing hardcore.
I look forward to it, champ, but that was the bell. Don't forget, you still get your free call. Also, for my members, don't forget that if you head on over to the membership page, you can always drop a question for whatever potential guests we have, and you get early access to all our videos. So, all our members, you get access to watching that Keith Thurman footage that's behind that membership wall, as well as the last part of the David Benavidez interview that's also behind the membership wall. So don't forget to take full advantage of being a member and supporting TBV. We're going out to Big Gucci Nick, upstate, Nueva York.
What up, gang?
What up?
Oh, how's the audio?
Straight.
Yeah, man. Shout out to TBV. Everybody better smash that like and subscribe, man, for the best podcast pound for pound, man. Yo, Ness, I love the topic, man. It's fight week. I'm feeling the fight week vibes. Shout out to the zone, man. They really, really marketed this fight really good. I've seen them almost every week, man, putting out content for the AJ Ngannou fight, man. This fight, this is a hard one to predict, man. Me, I'm a boxing head, man, so I want AJ to win at all costs, man. But this is like a scary fight. I give him props for taking this, man, because like one of the callers said, man, Ngannou is just a freak of nature, man. I don't know if he could be hurt because he's such a big, solid heavyweight, man. I don't think I've ever seen. Well, I've seen a little bit of his clips in MMA, but I don't think I've ever seen him hurt, man. This is a scary fight, man. I want AJ to win. I'm pulling for AJ to win. I think it's going to be a super hard fight. It's a 50-50 fight in my opinion, but I'm going to be rooting for AJ the whole way, man. I like boxing over MMA, man. And it'll be embarrassing for boxing to have an MMA fighter come out here in the heavyweight division and take out two of the top 3 guys in the heavyweight division. First fight. That's crazy, man. So hopefully AJ, I don't know if he's gonna get the knockout because, like I said, Ngannou looked like a tough son of a bitch. But if AJ can knock him down at least once or twice, man, I feel like he'll win that decision for real. But if he loses, man, that's gonna be devastating for his career. It really will be devastating, man. A fighter that's coming in 0-1 to beat him, that'd be crazy. But if that happens, man, I'm gonna want to see the Ngannou versus Fury fight again. Granted, if Fury gets past Usyk, I want to see that rematch. I wouldn't want to see a rematch with AJ if Ngannou sparks him out cold. But like I said, man, I'm pulling for AJ to win because I want to see him face the winner of Fury and Usyk, man. But yeah, that's all I got, man. What happened?
Anthony might be right. I'm watching the highlights. Anthony might be right. Fury is moving a lot, bro. He's moving a lot.
He hit him.
Now,
They moved him
now
behind him.
you know AJ was able to move in that Andy Ruiz fight, but not like this. He circled. Fury he's jittery. You know, he's giving you feints. He's changing paces, heights, levels, different directions. AJ just circled in that Ruiz fight. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Could AJ's firepower be enough though to have Francis back up a little bit?
Hard to say, man, because opening bell, Fury came right at Ngannou. He missed with that overhand right. But then
and he got countered immediately, and he felt that power, and that's when he got on his bike.
I feel like the one that got countered was Ngannou. He threw a fucking sloppy left hook. Fury hit his ass with the 1-2. And
what I'm saying is, when you fight, sometimes even if a dude doesn't land flush, you feel the shot pop off your forearm or whatever, and you feel that power, and you say to yourself, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna stay away from this.
Nah, for sure. Hey, listen. If the thing is that I'm not expecting Ngannou to change his style, but if he can come more aggressive, he's a problem.
I agree with the caller just said.
I mean, I can't believe how physical he was with Fury. You know, fuck, I forget shit. I'm watching this shit again. It was a physical fight for Fury.
I think we could all agree. I think boxing took a bit of an eye jamming in this fight.
Negative.
And I agree.
Negative. He won round after round for sure.
No, he won the fight. Fury won the fight, but it was close. But considering that this dude never had to put on a pair of professional gloves, boxing gloves in his life, I felt like it made boxing look bad. And I feel like if he beats Joshua, it'll continue to make boxing look bad. No?
He just might be that durable, man. He just might be that durable. Like, this dude's legs look bananas.
It's a big, strong-willed, strong dude in general.
I just don't know. He's so heavy on his feet, though. You know? If he can push the pace,
and
then he can be a force. No, he can take a punch. You kidding me? He can fucking take a punch. Did you not see? He took everything Fury gave him. He could take a punch. But his issue was also that he wants to be a counterpuncher. Like,
but he was doing a good job.
But that's how you lose rounds. Doing a good job, what? Landing occasionally, not doing a good job winning rounds? He didn't win rounds to me.
No, he didn't. But like you said, Joshua can't go on his toes and pop out the jab and circle and do all that. Joshua can't do that.
But he did that to a degree.
Against Ruiz.
Exactly. Not the way not the way we like he didn't do a Fury. He don't look like fucking, Muhammad Ali on his toes like Fury does, but he got on his toes in that Ruiz 2 fight. I got casual Baz guy, member for 39 months on that prospect level. Libra por libra numero uno. Who's pound for pound number 1 exactly are you talking about? Is it AJ, Fury? I don't know. Or are you just showing off your Spanish? But we got the people's champ.
I was like, is he saying we the pound for pound number 1?
I'll take that too.
Word.
Brandon. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Don't forget to head on over to our videos tab and check out all the latest interviews and videos and footage that we're dropping behind the scenes with Devin Haney for both of his press conferences. And obviously, Danny was just in the gym yesterday with 2 former undisputed champs, Alicia Bumgarner and Devin Haney. So is Bill training her, or he was just doing shit for TV? Because it looked like he was like giving instruction and shit.
Yeah, I mean, Alicia's moved to Las Vegas.
Oh, she lives there now.
She has relocated to the boxing capital.
Why ain't make a tweet? Get your little report on.
I mean, I don't. That's kind of, I don't know.
What you mean? Former champ Alicia Bumgarner relocates from Detroit, no longer training with Tony Harrison, now in Las Vegas looking for a trainer. What the fuck? That's what? Personal? No, that's real news. But I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, kind of,
Because I seen a video that I didn't click. I don't know if you clicked it. I seen a video that I didn't click. Tony Harrison tells all on is he really split with Alicia Bumgarner type video. I ain't click on it though. You ain't see it?
I ain't see it. But yeah, I mean, as she's done throughout her career. She works with a trainer, finds a new look.
So is she gonna get with Bomac and them? Cause he taking over. He got fucking cash flow now. He got Troy Isley. He got Avis Griffin. He got Christian Charoof. He got
And
those are just 4, right? What's that? 4 from Vegas that I know.
Yeah, I don't know. We saw them in the gym maybe like a month back. Yesterday was she was in the gym with Dev and with Bill, and we'll see what happens.
So you setting up some sparring? Cause my girl ready. We licking our chops.
Who is the girl?
Tell him, cause Marco's not a casual on this one. He got the interviewer. Tell him her name, Marco.
I can't pronounce the last one.
What
Joanna,
the fuck?
something African. Joanna.
Yeah,
something.
I can't pronounce her
Oh,
last
you talking
name.
about Joanna?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can fight.
Joanna.
My brethren.
Joanna. I want to see them spar though, for real. I know that Alicia's way more advanced. She's more experienced. So this is not like me thinking that it's about to be that work.
Yeah.
But she got pop. She do got pop. I've been watching her spar for a while. She got pop.
She got
I would like
too.
to see
how
that goes.
Alicia may be in the ring,
Yo, matter of fact, champ.
2 months,
Matter of fact,
she may be in the ring in 2 months. So
let me remind you
she'll be sparring soon.
Let me remind you this. You gotta set that up. You gotta set that sparring up.
With Joanna?
I bet you don't remember when they was both at our party and they ain't want to take a picture with each other. Yeah. Set that sparring up, champ.
Nah, I don't remember.
Exactly. Set that sparring up, champ.
I was off the tequila.
Set that spawn up, champ. They ain't want to flick it up. I remember like yesterday, and I kept trying to get, and she's like, "No, I'm good." And when I tried to get Alicia, she's like, "No, I'm good." I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm just trying to get the pictures for my party here." Like, you feel me? But yeah, I noticed that. Timboski is on you.
Joanna Nwamaru.
That's her husband's last name too. I wonder what her maiden name was.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, it was something African. I think, this isn't it.
Yeah, no, that's her husband's is the African last name.
Well, she's African too, though. Her mother's African, her father's Bulgarian, or vice versa.
Yeah, I thought she was Bulgarian, but I could see African too.
No, she's Bulgarian, but she's black.
Okay.
Half black.
Drew, what it do? Nah, she needs big time television, bro. Her ring walks and her weigh-ins are made for television.
Her last fight was some Rocky type shit. Like, she beat the crap out of that girl.
Drew, you there? All right, we're going back to the People's Champ.
Yo, Ness, how's my audio?
Straight.
Hey, what's up, Ness? Danny Marco. Shout out to the TVV community. Hey, man, the caller from Atlanta, he made a good case for Francis Ngannou. Got me thinking a little bit, but with that being said, I'm gonna go with AJ, man. I think y'all not giving AJ enough credit for being able to box a little bit on the back foot and box on his toes and have a little bounce to his step. He's shown that he has that ability, and that's what I see. I see him at the beginning of the fight, first 4 or 5 rounds, keeping that stick out, that 1-2, popping in Ngannou, because Ngannou's kind of flat-footed. He's a little stiff his damn self. Likes to keep them feet planted and counterpunch. I see AJ fighting on the back foot, keeping it mid-range, popping that 1-2. Nice power jab, not this flicking Tyson Fury shit. He's going to have a real strong power jab in his face all night. Like I said, nice slow pace. AJ don't mind having it at a nice slow pace, 25, 30 punches a round. Rock your boy Ngannou to sleep and then get him out of there. Kind of like a fatigue-caused stoppage in about the 9th or 10th round for Anthony Joshua. That's how I see the fight going. AJ's gonna 1-2 him to death. Dictate the pace and range, and then get him out of there.
You might need to watch the highlights at least again, because what I've noticed from watching the highlights again is that Ngannou loves countering the right hand, even if he gets hit. He was landing it still on Fury. Now, obviously, he was landing it on Fury because Fury's taller. So when he gets hit, that arm goes higher in the air, and he's still able to hit Fury on the top of the head, and it's not like a clean punch. But yeah, he loves doing that. So, you know, that's AJ's bread and butter. They might be ready for that shit. He just got to speed the hook up more. It's timing, right? He was getting hit by Fury because Fury's taller, longer, and still able to counter with his left hook. But AJ's not gonna be taller, longer, right? So he just got to speed the left hook up to catch AJ before the right hand lands. Because with Fury, he was hitting his, like, I'm literally watching him right now. He's hitting Fury, but Fury's hitting him first with the right. So the right still lands, but so does this guy's sloppy left hand, which means if he don't get hit, that left hand is clean. Just saying.
What happens if AJ doesn't get aggressive? What if AJ waits on him?
No, then we're going to have a boring fight because that's what I'm saying. And Ngannou's a fucking counterpuncher.
Yeah, AJ will win a boring fight. AJ will win. I'm curious to see when they get on the inside. Both guys got strong bases, a lot of core strength. Who's going to win that tussling match between the two? I think Ngannou might be a little stronger, but AJ's got a nice uppercut on the inside, too. Can Ngannou take one of those world-famous AJ uppercuts? We don't know. He loves to throw it.
That's true, because Ngannou was in Fury with the uppercuts on the inside. He certainly muscled the fuck out of him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with boxing on this.
My man really tried the super punch. There must have been a prop bet on that shit, wasn't there? There was a prop bet. I bet you there was. This fucker really tried the super punch. What a weirdo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go AJ though, man. Late round stoppage for Anthony Joshua. Like I said, just more of a fatigue than anything kind of stoppage. AJ's gonna get this guy out of there.
I don't see that. You need
for boxing.
You need a Jared Anderson type of fighter that's willing to go to the body to get a stoppage on Ngannou. He ain't getting stopped to the head, man. And I don't see AJ investing in the body.
So Ness, you got Ngannou winning?
See, man.
No, I think AJ is gonna outbox him. He's gonna outbox him. He's gonna stay on the outside. He's gonna do a Ruiz, bro. Listen, he ran from Ruiz because he felt the power in the first fight.
Yeah,
he knows that Ngannou. He knows Ngannou dropped Fury. He not going in there to fight. He going into the box. And look at the trainer. Look at the trainer he picked. The boxer, Ben Davison. Like, you kidding me? He going into the box. This is a 12-round decision. Free betting advice.
I got AJ late round stoppage, man. AJ, the return of the landlord yet again. But I'm gonna talk about the other fights on the card. There's about 3 or 4 other fights I'm interested in on the card. I'll talk about them at another time. I'll let you get some other guys, but man, I got AJ winning this shit. Shout out to TBV, man. Protect your mental health at all times. I'm out.
You the champ,
we got Zhang versus Parker.
Yeah, that's the big one right there, baby. That's the one I love.
Zhang versus Parker.
We got.
Hey yo, how my audio?
Straight.
All right. I see you. You're not ring walk, Danny. That's Hollywood, Danny. Did you catch him? Danny had his own paparazzi. I saw the clips. He saw a couple of Devin Haney's posts in the background. I see you, Danny.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen him on the dev picture post. I seen that, Danny.
I know. Danny got his.
That's how you know I'm working, bro. I'm right there. I'm right there.
You ain't working, Danny. You got your poses ready. I love it. Hollywood, Danny. Man, this is turning into the Fury voice. I got Oluwa Big Femi sending that motherfucking Cameroonian back home. Easy work. He's going to do what Fury couldn't do. That gypsy fraud is going to get retired by Usyk in May. And we're going to set up the trilogy, baby. We can't bring up 2019 Anthony Joshua. It's 2024. He's been active. He's not active like he hasn't been. It's going to be a bit easy, baby. Bet the knockout. We acting like Fury got AJ power or something. Man,
did he knock out Franklin?
Was that not him under a new train? Was that not him under a new trainer getting the work in?
Fury knocked out everybody.
Did he not make Otto Wallin quit? Did he not stop Otto Wallin? I don't want no.
Yeah, that was a good one because I wasn't expecting that. I actually thought Otto wouldn't get stopped. That was crazy.
Did what Fury couldn't do.
But he went 7 with Hellenius, bro. Like, AJ's up and down. You never know with him.
He's getting the work.
Don't forget, since Sugar Hill came in, baby. Fury's knocked out everybody with Sugar Hill except Ngannou.
Man, he knocked out who's everybody? Wilder.
Everybody, Wilder, Dillian White, the
He
other
didn't
guy,
knock out Otto
Chisora.
Wallin. Come on, man. Dillian White got
All
smoked
I'm,
by motherfucking Povetkin, bro. He's
all I'm
susceptible
saying
to that
is
uppercut.
Fury clearly went from a boxer to a puncher with Sugar Hill. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
I didn't see
God,
that the last fight.
Nestor.
This mystery Fury power. The Nandrolone
Bro.
fucking Gypsy's gonna get fucking ran off May, and we're gonna get to set up the trilogy. And Big Femi's back, baby. He gonna do for boxing, and like I agree with Ness. Boxing didn't take a loss that night against fucking Ngannou. It was Fury that did, not boxing. But like everything else, Big A, the face of the division, the cash cow is gonna set shit straight. You know. But I'm with
You don't
Ness
like
though,
Fury.
Danny. Why ain't you breaking this? I don't like that Nandrolone fucking hype job, bro. Ran from the fucking Klitschko rematch with the mental health excuse. Come on, man.
What are you talking about, Drew?
Fury. No, he said I don't like Fury, and I was like, yeah, I don't like the Nandrolone PED running from the Klitschko rematch because of mental health.
Okay, well,
I can't wait till he's
I
out of the
mean,
division.
shit, bro. We seen it was real. My man got almost 400 pounds.
Yeah, he was
That's what
going
happens
through
when
it.
you go on coke binges.
I don't know.
Stop
Coke's
it.
supposed to make you skinny.
And he over there in Thailand with the lady boys and Joseph Parker. Let's start. But I'll get it on our CP. I see you working, Danny.
Alright.
Always,
Yes. So
brother. The work
Danny,
don't stop.
I did see that, and I'm glad that you sent it to me because on his original post, or the one that I had already liked, which I think is not this one because this one only got 39 likes, it did not say Dennis Douglin because the flyer just says Douglin. So I'm like, is it Dennis? But listen, that's not a bad stay busy fight for him. That's not a bad stay busy fight for him. I'd rather these
No, I
guys.
don't think it's bad.
I'd rather these guys have named opponents on a stay busy fight than non-named opponents. Then it really looks like you're not doing nothing. You're off TV, you're on a club show, and it's a no-name. No, this is off TV, it's a club show. That's a decent name. Dennis Douglin is a decent name. Common opponent with David Benavidez. This is a great name for Marquise Taylor. You know, to be in between coming off his biggest win in Yoelvis Gomez, who he's basically retired. We haven't heard from Yoelvis Gomez. Shout out to BBC. That's how they do you. But listen, fucking hell. That's crazy. I hope we get to see this somehow. All right, getting back to the phone calls. We got AB. What it do? Some news, bro.
Who we got?
AB.
You hear me now?
Nah, man, you sound like you on a very bad Bluetooth.
All right, I'm gonna come back right back on.
You the man with the plan. Looks like it's some big news about to break, man.
What is it?
The Canelo story.
So, tell me.
It looks like they're gonna announce it soon. Salvador Rodriguez is saying we could see an announcement soon and tickets going to sell soon. It's only 2 months left. I told y'all, like today should be like 59 days. They playing. They trying to
Who do you think
lose
it's gonna
money.
be?
Munguia, man, ain't nobody trying to lose money. PBC know what they doing. They know not to put that boy Charlo in there. 59 days, like I said. I got who this? Okay, we got Jorge. Welcome to the prospect level. Leonard Sterling 2-pounder. Madrimov pass to face Kurbanov. Good addition. I actually love Kurbanov. That's my guy. We've interviewed him here a bunch, man. I don't know what happened. We used to interview him all the way from Russia on this show. Before and even after the Liam Smith fight. I think he had one fight that I didn't like, though. Did he fight Zorro? Michael Zorro? I'm going to have to double check. We got London Runs Boxing 5-pounder. AJ has KO'd every opponent he and Fury have in common. Ngannou's next. Double exclamation mark. Yeah, he's a big AJ fan though. But that is sounds like a factual stat. You know what I mean?
What's a closer fight though? AJ versus Ngannou or Zhang versus Parker?
Well, the thing is that we don't have enough data on Ngannou, so I'm obviously gonna go with Parker, and
And who you got on that one?
I got Zhang. I'm from Jersey, bro.
Me too. That's right. Zhang trains out of Jersey.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're watching this, don't forget to hit the thumbs up so we can free the chat. We get the 500 likes and we unlock the chat so that everybody could chatter. Right now we are members only mode. Timboski for the third time.
Yo.
Yo.
Ooh. 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 Yeah. Shouting out from South London, Peckham. You understand what I'm saying to you? Ring walk. Marco, what's going, blood? You get me? What's going on? We got a big card coming up this Saturday. You get me? Thank you to Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, doing their best for international boxing as usual.
It's not Friday for y'all?
Yeah, but I'm talking about for worldwide, isn't it? Worldwide, man.
I mean, it's Friday for us too.
It's worldwide. Friday, bro. It's
worldwide.
Friday in Saudi too.
Yeah, but he said Saturday. I was just correcting him like you corrected me.
It's Friday.
Nah, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it, man. I'm gonna get to you, ring walk. In fact, what you say, man? You're not going with your compadre Ray Vargas. Why is that, man? Ray Vargas is a very sturdy, credible opponent for Nick Bull. It's a very, very difficult matchup. In fact, I remember when he first came over here. Did you watch him against undefeated Gavin McDonald when he boxed his head off? Did you watch that?
I did.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. I remember that. That was quite a while ago. You get me? I've been impressed with him ever since. Oscar Nagrate, Havanosian. I see him beat up Masai. That was a close fight. That was a close fight, but he impressed me in that fight. You know what I'm saying to you? He lost against Oshaki Foster, a very credible champion, and now he's going up against a young buzzsaw, a young hungry monster, all the way from UK, Nick Bull. None of you guys know about Nick Bull, but I'm going to teach you about some Nick Bull. Nick Bull, he went close, had a close, sturdy bout with Isaac Dogbe. You know what I'm saying to you? Nick Bull going to take that belt from Riyadh and he's going to bring it right back to the ends, like I told you. He look what he did to Lindumo Lamati. He brought him to the hospital, man. We put that man in the hospital, man.
Yeah, but I talked about that fight. The only good thing about Lindumo is that he's tall. Other than that, come on, bro.
Yeah, I understand. He's got a lot to prove on Saturday, man. But we're going to see. Ray Vargas is a very sturdy champion. That'll be a great win on Nick Bull's resume. We got Zhilei Zhang and Joseph Parker. You understand to you? That's a great matchup. Great 50-50 bout there. Joseph Parker coming off the best win of his career against Zhilei Zhang, bang, that got robbed against Hrgovic. He beat Hrgovic. And they took that away from Zhang, but he came back with two back-to-back victories against Juggernaut Joe Joyce. You know what I'm saying to you? He detonated that man's career. Joe Joyce, I don't think he's going to be the same again. You know what I'm saying to you? And then we get to the main event. But before I get to the main event, let's give some credit to Justice Honey. Justice Honey, he's a up-and-coming young heavyweight. I want to see him and Jared Anderson. Jared fucking, I don't know what the hell that guy's doing, Anderson. I want to see that. That's a future matchup against Kevin Larena. Dubois already demolished him, but Larena, he got a good victory over his next opponent, Jared Anderson, already had Mari. That was a good victory with Arena. And then, just for people on the side, you know what I'm saying to you, the real hardcores, Tyson Fury's little brother is going to be fighting. You know what I'm saying to you? Shout out to Roman Fury. You get me? There's another young heavyweight. If you man don't recognize him later on down the line, Ukrainian guy coming out of Ukraine, Andrei Novskevich. Do you know who that is? Do you guys know who that is?
No!
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
You didn't hear that, bro? We said no.
Yo. Yeah, can you hear me?
We hear you. Did you not hear us?
No, I didn't hear you.
What the We said no.
We said no.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, yeah. No, that's a young heavyweight coming out of Ukraine, innit? He's an up-and-coming heavyweight. You'll see him later on down the line, you get me? Andrei Noskovy. And then you got, who else you got in there? Mark Chamberlain, Gavin Guaney. You guys don't really care about those guys, but these guys I care about, you get me? Worldwide international fighting. Yeah, I know you don't really care, but these guys undefeated. Mark Chamberlain undefeated. He's an up-and-coming lightweight. Yeah, Gavin Guaney. Yeah, what's wrong with Gavin Guaney? What's wrong with Gavin Guaney? Go on,
bro.
Go on, get onto him.
Who is he? I never heard of him.
He's just a UK fighter, man. I told you, man. You guys give credit to your underground guys.
Yeah, you're right, and you have all respect to do that. You're right. I should not.
Because look who you just spoke. Look who you just spoke on. Look who you just spoke on. Common opponents with David Benavidez. Look who you just spoke on. These guys don't know who that is. That's what I'm saying to you. But I know who these guys are. I care about the underground fight.
I get what you're saying, and you have a super point, and you're right. But that's a bad comparison. Come on, Marquise Taylor has some good ass fucking wins and fights. He got robbed a few times. Like he's fought the names already. He fought Paul Crow. They robbed him. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a few names on his resume. But I get what you're saying.
He does.
Underground names still need the love, and I do that a lot. Like people don't know who Lorenzo Medina is, who just picked up a win in Miami. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying to you. Look, Ness. You're hardcore guys. Where are they? Where are they? They don't want to. They're pretending like they're interested in boxing. They don't see you calling. They don't want to call in and talk about this card because they know. They don't want to call in and talk about this card because this is the real shit. This is the real shit they don't want to care about. They ain't got no heavyweights over there. I know about your heavyweights. I know about you lot's heavyweights, but they don't care. You understand why? Because we take it over.
So why you ain't talking about Justice Hooney fighting a dude that already beat the dude Jared Anderson fighting? Why I got to do that for you?
What do you mean? I already went over that. Justice Hooney against Kevin Lerena. What do you mean?
I ain't hear you say that he beat the guy that Jared's fighting next in like 2 days. How many days he got? A month? Less than a month?
Yeah, I already went over that, man. I already went over that. I said,
say that. I ain't hear you say that.
You smoke on that loud. You smoke on that
actually
fat
pay
truck,
attention to
Jardine
most of
package.
That's why he didn't hear you.
He said it though. He said it. Oh wow.
Yes.
Hardcore shit.
Man, you get me?
Hardcore shit.
Come on, this man. I told you I want to learn, make these guys
shout
learn.
out to Alan Garcia, kid Kansas.
He got signed. Yeah. I reposted that yesterday for him, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out.
Word. Shout out to Madison. Had them in studio. He got the studio back popping. Might have to pull up.
Yes, man. And AJ, he's taking off Ngannou's head.
What round?
Whether you guys like it or not.
What round?
I give it.
Decision, you
I give it.
12-round decision.
No. Yeah, that's what you want, boy. It ain't gonna happen, boy. Ngannou, he's going up against the steady. You forgetting about AJ's Olympic pedigree. You forgetting listen. Francis Ngannou is an awkward competitor. Big brolic of a man. You know what I'm saying to you? Let me break it. Listen. Let me break it down. Let me break it down for you. Ngannou is a very awkward opponent. You know what I'm saying to you? He made it difficult for Tyson Fury. AJ Olympic pedigree. You get me? This is the first time he's gonna go up against someone that's actually stronger than him and physically a brute force bigger than him. You understand what I'm saying to you? Everyone else he's been up against, he's been the physical beast of a man compared to his other opponents. Francis Ngannou, like you said, he needs to speed up. Like you said, if he can speed up that left hook, it'll be issues for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua got a ramrod jab. We saw that when he disputed that against Otto Wallin. You know what I'm saying to you? Otto Wallin is not Francis Ngannou. Nowhere near the athletic ability. Nowhere near the physical presence. Ngannou is going to come in ready to. I told you, he's not laying down for no check. He's coming there to win. You understand what I'm saying to you? And if he does do the unthinkable and beat AJ, I think this might be one of the best resumes in the first 2 to 3 fights we've ever seen in history of boxing. Come on, man. Taking on Tyson Fury back-to-back tough fights. He's coming there all the way from Cameroon. But don't worry, man. We're going to pack his bags as soon as we knock him out and send him back to the PFL, UFC, wherever he wants to go. And after we destroy him, I want to see Wilder get in there with either Jarrell Miller, Andy Ruiz, and Francis Ngannou. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? In a perfect world. AJ for the knockout. You get me? Calling out all the way from South London, Peckham. You understand what I'm saying to you? Ness, salute to you. Ringwald, salute to you. Marco, salute to you. And the people, man, don't let your past haunt you, man. And salute to everybody, man. Make sure you have a blessed day, man. Make sure you have a blessed day. And fuck all the fraudulent fans, man.
I love this guy. This guy's
AB,
great.
what up?
Can you hear me now, Ness?
Yeah, just go for it, man. You obviously like on a Bluetooth, so you sound further away, but it's cool.
Hold on. Let me take that shit off. Fuck it. All right, can you hear me?
You know it.
Way better.
All right, cool. Well, first, I got a couple questions, Ness. A couple on topic, a couple off topic. But first, I want to say that I got Ray Vargas over Nick Paul. Actually, I know this is not the betting show, but on FanDuel, Ray Vargas is the underdog. So I'm definitely putting money on him. I love Francis, but I have to take AJ by decision. I'm going to take him by points, which is also is good money on FanDuel, plus 460. AJ by decision. Yeah, first I wanted to start off by saying that, but also I had a question about border awards. Is there any? How would the process be if I wanted to be a referee for you, Ness? Or do I need a book for that, a USA boxing book, or?
Yeah, because it's gonna be USA boxing officials. They handle that. They have a commission. It's no different than pros. So they bring in the officials and the refs and everything.
Dope. Well, that cool. I'm actually in the process of getting my USA book, boxing book for referee official and stuff. So,
That's what's up.
but yeah.
You got to try and get to the WBC convention. They hold seminars for the referees there, and you'll get to meet all the refs and officials, and chop it up.
Dope. Yeah, hopefully it goes good. I have to. I'm waiting on my background check and stuff right now. But anyway, I had one more question before I let you go. Honestly, do you think that a lot of people hate on Ryan only because it's like trendy, like because everyone else
online or hate on Ryan?
Hate on Ryan
because it's trendy. I mean, yeah, bro. Popular people always get criticized and scrutinized. It's like you're under a magnifying glass because you're so popular. It's nothing personal against Ryan. It happens to anybody that is that popular.
Ryan puts himself out there a little more because of especially what he's been doing lately, though.
No, for sure. I mean, he's been on one for the last week.
Nah, I think he definitely brings some of it onto himself, but I feel like he does kind of get unnecessarily hated because it's kind of like the popular thing to do. Like, just because he's this Instagram kid, he's a pretty boy or whatever. But I feel like...
he needs a win, bro. He needs a legit win. Unfortunately, this is not the fight that I can root for him for, but he needs a legit win so that people can, both his fans and detractors can finally be like, nah, this kid he's for real. You know what I mean? He needs a win over a Devin, over a Tank, over a Shakur, over a Tio. Is there a secondary fighter that would give him that fan confidence, Danny? Is there someone you can think of, not named the people I said, that he can beat? I mean, Matias. Nah, for sure. Matias. Okay, Pitbull if he beats Rolly. Pitbull if he beats Rolly, maybe. Is that it? Is there another name Ryan can beat to get that respect universal, both from his fans and from...
I mean, Loma, but that wouldn't happen.
I mean, he would have to have Loma at 40, and if they want Loma Ryan at 40, you got to want Loma Haney at 40. Chad, Canada.
Hey, good morning, guys. You got me?
Yes, sir.
So, I'll comment on the topic. Just want to say a couple quick side notes. First of all, that super chat you got on Sunday, Ness, I forget her name. It was like Lady something.
Mama Lobo.
Can you blow the horn for her, man? Mama Lobo.
Word, I said that, but I never got nothing like that in my life.
I mean, that was pretty awesome,
For sure.
That was crazy, yeah. And then just wanted to say, like, that day, actually, that morning, Sunday morning, right after I called, I don't remember the guy's name. I'd have to go back and check, but he had a great call, and he was at the event that night. I don't know if you remember this guy that called, Ness, and he explained that night like something I didn't realize at all, which was I can't think of the guy's name right now. Was it Willis or whatever? That the two guys were each from, like, one guy was from Buffalo, the other guy was from Syracuse, so there was like a regional kind of rivalry happening.
Yeah,
And
with Bryce and Jefford or something like Jeffrod or something like that.
that's the one. And I had no idea. And so him describing it was pretty cool, like the vibe in the crowd and everything, and just how many fans those guys were able to draw, And I was thinking with Danny moving around, making so many moves with TBV and just on behalf of the show, like, just the more we can hear from Danny, like, I would love to hear more inside stuff like that. I don't know, whatever Danny thinks, obviously he's not going to report on everything. I get that, but because I really enjoyed listening to him talk from that point of view, And I know Danny, I'm sure there's some stuff, he's can't just share, but from if he's at fights or anything.
You said from what
I love
point
that
of view?
just the first person point of view, him being there. Like, I know, like, if he's in the gyms and stuff, probably can't share everything he's witnessed to, but being at events, just that first person point of view, I love it. And really, to anybody listening that goes to the events, like, call in, man. I love hearing from people that are at the events, because up here in Canada, we're not at fights like that, right? So it's great hearing those little things, But for the topic today, guys, like, I don't have too much to put in. Like, Tim Boski, I'm gonna say, like, there's some of us that aren't experts in heavyweight. I'm one of those guys. Like, I listen to TBV to, like, stay up on stuff, like the new guys, up and coming guys, whatever. I would say with AJ, like, I don't know. I'm like you, Ness. Like, I don't really know the opponent, or I'm sorry, his name is escaping me, but yeah, I don't really know him that well. Like, I didn't watch him in UFC. My question for anyone listening that's going to call is, like, do they think if AJ has the best day possible, if he's, like, the most rugged we've ever seen him and the most powerful we've ever seen him, can he knock him out? Ngannou, like, do we know that much? Like, can Ngannou be dropped like that?
Yes,
that's what I'm wondering. Yeah, I mean, I would think so, right? But Ngannou's, like, he's just such a giant man himself. And I'm sure AJ's got the power. Like, sorry, go ahead, Marco.
I was just gonna say we have to remember that we have a very small sample size. We just seen him fight Fury, and we really don't know. Just because Fury couldn't drop him and he dropped Fury, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to translate into every other heavyweight fighter. We need to see more, I feel like.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't feel really comfortable saying too much because I don't know too much. But I would say that just watching since Usyk and the fights that AJ's had since Usyk, it definitely looks like he's trying to work in some kind of new vibe in there. I could see him trying to thread all that together in this fight and trying to make a statement, What it'll be, I don't know. But I definitely got AJ winning. And I'm hoping that he finds something in that fight, because let's face it, even before the Ruiz fight, like, I don't know, there's a lot of fans that just hate on AJ. I don't know why. Like, I know a lot of American heavyweight fans don't like him, and I don't think he's got anything special to hate, and not necessarily maybe to love either. I don't see you can take him or leave him, really. But he's definitely done some good stuff. He's got a good resume at this point, and I like this fight for him because he's kind of been building up since the Usyk fight is how I've seen it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. My kids are stoked about that fight. I'll say that, too. That matching of those two guys, it's got some people excited, like they want to watch it. But that's all I got for today, guys. What's up, Danny? Is he there? Is Danny there?
Yeah, I'm right here, Ted, just listening to everything you got to say.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I'm going to sign off. I just wanted to say hey, because I feel like a lot of the time I've been calling, you're not in, you're out, which is good, man. I love the work you're doing and the stuff that you're sharing, the content. It's all great, bro. I'm looking at all of it, and it's definitely a big part of what I like about TBV, and especially over the last few months. You guys are killing it. So yeah, I'll sign off, guys. Thanks, man.
Appreciate you,
Appreciate you,
Chad.
bro.
Real quick, want to drop the bomb for Regis Prograde, strength and conditioning coach with the fat dub. Sent that via Cash App, showing that love. Shout out to Evans.
Yeah, Evans.
Cause Evan would be the other one from Top Rank. Shout out to Evan from Top Rank. Shout out to Evans.
He's a good dude.
He is, Mr. Tobler. Salute to you, champ. Appreciate you. We got
Leonard Sterling, 2-pounder. Madrimal versus Korbanov, Saudi, for the WBA 154 title added.
Yeah, I have read that. I guess I ain't hit the like button, but
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I was saying how Kurbanov is somebody I've been watching for a while. Interview too. G Ball, what up? Going once, 2 times. What is up? G Ball.
What's going on, gentlemen?
What it do?
What's the word?
Man, nothing much. Hey, people don't understand. Francis just getting hit with elbows, leg kicks, getting hit with punches in 4-ounce gloves by heavyweights. Like he got a lot of punch resistance. He got a lot of tolerance. Like every man that been in the ring with him, all they ever said was they never felt the strength like that. You know, it's a different type of power. Y'all, impressed with Deontay power. You talking about man with Deontay power or even more, but with 260, 270 behind it. He one of them freakish God-given strength athletes. AJ look more like weight room strength. It's a difference between weight room strength and God-given strength. And I've never seen Francis lift a weight in my life. As long as I've been following him. So AJ better keep it simple, keep it I don't know, 3, 4, 5 punch combo. Cause once you open up, he gonna catch you. Then you gotta go to a whole different game plan then. You gonna feel his power, so I'm looking forward to the fight. I feel like boxing needs Francis to win because it'll bring more money into boxing. You'll have more crossover fights. It'll grow, it'll grow boxing more. So I'm rooting for Francis. Shout out to the back call. Hey, any listener on the show, man, go to the back call, man. Talk to the other people, man. Get to know the other people. Talk boxing. You'll have a good time, man. Appreciate the call.
All right, Dan. Speaking of Joanna, it
All
looks
right,
like
champ.
she went
Appreciate
back
you
to some
tuning
sort
in.
of amateur fight. She's representing Bulgaria in some sort of amateur fight. She said she posted "Let the games begin." The fuck
Oh,
going on?
yeah. Because now the pros can mix in with the amateurs.
Shit, crazy. Trees, Toledo.
Yo.
What's the word?
Chilling. What up, though? What's good with my nigga Danny, man? I feel like, I ain't got a hold of you. I feel like you ain't been around in a while. My God,
Man,
he
I
been in
was
the
here
gym.
yesterday. Where y'all was at, man? I was here. Where y'all was at?
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I guess we just been two ships passing in the night, I guess. Fuck it. But,
Type shit.
was type shit. But, hey, and by the way, I heard y'all talking about some names for Ryan in the fight. I feel like if he could beat a Jermaine Ortiz or a Jose Ramirez, that'd gain him some respect. I like a Jose Ramirez for Ryan Garcia, but that's neither here nor there. With this card we got on Friday, that's a little odd. That shit done threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking that shit was Saturday the whole week. But I think AJ gonna get his shit knocked loose, man. I like Ngannou in this fight, man. I like Ngannou a lot, man. For some reason, I don't know what it is. It's like AJ, he like I like what Ant was saying. He making sense. My man is stiff out there. He on some blocky shit. He throw ones and twos. He not necessarily fast. He not necessarily no mover either. And I see him get hit quite. I seen Hellenius hitting that motherfucker, bro. if Hellenius can't hit him, I think if Ngannou hits you, motherfucker, I can only imagine what's gonna happen to you, my guy. And then like he's not a Fury. When I see AJ get put down, he usually stays down. Only time I seen him really get up was the Klitschko fight. He got up with Klitschko. He got up with Klitschko. Usually he get down, he stay down. It's like he I don't know. And Ngannou put him down. I feel like he gonna stay down. And I heard the your man's Dewey Cooper say that specifically in this fight they've been working on Francis Ngannou's tank so he can just basically he gonna let him loose. That's what Dewey Cooper, his exact quotes were, I'm gonna let the hounds loose, is what Dewey Cooper said in the interview. You feel me? So he gonna I think Ngannou gonna try to get out there and come after AJ. You feel me? And really take him out of there. He ain't gonna be trying to reserve the gas tank like he did in that Fury fight. You feel me? That could be a problem for AJ. Because what Otto Wallin wasn't they like sparring partners before too? Otto Wallin and AJ back in the day.
Yes, but so
You
was
see me?
so was a lot of people they've sparred, bro. Like Wilder
I
sparred
mean,
a bunch of people. Fury sparred a bunch. That's just how it go.
I get it, but I don't know, man. It's summer, but then they fought in the Olympics too, right? AJ and Wallin, right? I mean, I'm just
So
saying. I feel like they fought.
he fought
They
Zhang
got
too.
no, but I'm saying though, I feel like they done fought quite like to me that shit give motherfuckers a mental edge when they fight certain motherfuckers. You feel like it. I don't know. If a motherfucker four up in you in general, like that's why I think that Andy Cruz and Keyshawn Davis shit could be interesting because I think that mental edge is a thing. Like with the Devin Haney and Garcia shit, I think that's like, and I just heard, I ain't know about man, by the way, condolences to Bill Haney and the Haneys, man. I ain't know about that with his moms. That's crazy. But condolences to their whole family, you feel me? But stuff like that is just things that mental edges, you feel me? When you see people, I remember Tarver was talking about that with Roy Jones when they fought a lot in the amateurs. He felt like it gave him a bit of a mental edge, you feel me? He been in there, he seen like you can only change so much. You feel me? People are who they are. When what they say, what Jay-Z said, you are who you were when you got here, type shit.
Champ, that's the bell. We got a bunch of people, so I'm cutting it on time. Super Max, what up?
Yo, yo.
Yo.
Nah, man, it's not. It's refreshing to talk about something different today. Um, look, man, I don't think this fight goes very long. I think 4 to 5 rounds. AJ's going to get him out of there. Say what you want, but at the end of the day, Fury. We can't sit there and say Fury has a history of overlooking opponents and half-ass and then act like that was the best version of Fury we saw a few months ago. AJ's been active. He's got a piston like jab. He's gonna stick the jab in Ngannou's face all night, set him up, and I think he'll actually I think he'll set him up
Piston,
nice.
piston like jab. What in the fuck is
When
you talking about?
he hit you, it's gonna feel like a piston, man. He's gonna tell you that jab is sharp. That
Hey,
jab is
hey,
gonna.
Ness, stop his clock. Stop his clock. Stop his clock. I want him to have his full time. But you know when your MacBook goes to sleep and then they give you a new word every day to learn? It was piston for Mac today, for Soup Max today. My man's he like, oh
You
shit,
wildin'.
I could
You
use it. I could
wildin'.
use it like
You,
this too. I didn't know.
you ain't never heard a piston like jab, fam?
Max, I ain't never heard you say that shit. I'm fucking
You
with you, bro. I'm
man,
fucking with you.
you lie. You lie. But no, hey, like seriously though, I got I got AJ getting him out of there 4 or 5 rounds, man. I think this is the people talk about the kicks and the elbows and the 4 ounce gloves, which we found out if you've ever been punched in the face, you realize that them little 4 ounce, 6, 8 ounces, that shit is not padding whatsoever. And these guys got hand wraps that feel like when you get your hands wrapped taped like that, it feel like you got a little mallet on your hand. So that's really not what y'all think. Punch placement is going to be a big thing here. AJ's taking this fight very seriously. He's been very active, so he's sharp, and I think 4 or 5 rounds he gets him out of there. really excited for the Parker and Zhang fight. It's a pick'em fight to me.
Yep.
I'm leaning like 55-45 in favor of Parker based off activity, but I mean, I can't call it. You know, I might feel different tomorrow. So
I think
that's
Zhang's
the
too
fight
slick.
I'm looking forward to. Yeah, maybe. As I say, every day I'm gonna feel different. I'm trying to get out of work early Friday because I ain't trying to miss none of this shit, or I'm gonna have to spend all day on the side of the road watching fights. I don't know yet, but that's all I got, man. Keep the show moving. Great show, Marco, Danny, Ness. Hey, Ness and Danny, I'm out there May 4th, so y'all let me know what we doing. I'm out of here.
All right.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
Nah, yeah, man. You know, it looks like Canelo's coming to town. We got Two Tone.
Yo, what's new, man? It's your boy Two Tone the Superstar. Please say the superstar. Ness, do you remember that Jay-Z song called Star is Born?
No.
You don't remember featuring J. Cole where he gave J. Cole his first look ever on the Blueprint 3? You ain't no Hov fan,
Oh, the
man.
White Album.
Yeah, that's where he gave J. Cole his first look ever, the one that kind of broke J. Cole. A Star is Born in Ngannou, respectfully. The best thing for boxing is Ngannou to knock AJ out. Because we need a new Wilder in boxing. We need some excitement. We cannot have AJ going there, do a boring 1-2. We need the what's he, Nigerian or African? We need somebody to knock AJ out. And it has to be Ngannou. The best thing for boxing and for boxing to go viral is if Ngannou knocks out AJ. And I say that respectfully. And Ness, you need to check on your man Stephen A. Smith, man. The man said Eminem better than Nas, bro. Check on your man, bro. Check on your man,
I
bro.
mean,
Check on Steve.
Like, it all depends what's the
Don't even
context that
go
we
there.
talking about.
Never, there's no context at all. In no universe is he better than Nas. None.
So you don't think that M could be compared or be labeled better than Nas as a lyricist?
Hell, no, especially not a lyricist.
Wow,
Especially.
really? So what does
You
lyricist
can say
mean for
Nas
you? Because I thought it was like, you know, the way that you use words.
Yeah, wordplay and
storytelling.
And M don't tell stories? I think that like the culture just doesn't appreciate him because we can't relate to his stories. But like, you kidding me? I've been listening to M from the beginning. That motherfucker tells stories. You lying. And his
Nas
wordplay
told a story in reverse.
And his wordplay is insane. Yeah, okay,
No,
Nas told a story in reverse, and M could fucking use maybe you using 300 words, he using 3,000 words.
Man, just because you can rhyme orange,
skill.
just because you can rhyme orange with Sean Porter does not mean you nice, man. Nas told a story about a gun on a dresser, bro.
Bruh.
He acted like he was a gun on a dresser, and he told the story. This is Nas. Eminem talk about killing his mom,
What did Jay
bro.
say
No
about
real
that?
nigga.
What did Jay say about that shit? Ooh, I wish I
I
was
mean,
sharp with my
I
Jay.
think
It's right in my head. He said,
You made a song about the gun on the dresser.
He said first something about the tech on the dresser, man. Something you said that's when he said the shit, the whole shit about you made it a hot song, you made it a hot line, he made it a hot song, but like, bro, you wilding right now. Look, Nas is that dude. Nas is that dude, but like, we just don't give M credit because he white. Let's just leave it at that. That motherfucker is a super duper extra lyricist, bruh. Like he belongs in that category. He belongs in that category, bruh. Like the
I don't
dude.
relate with him either, but he's nice with it. Even though I don't really like his music, you can't deny his skills.
Danny.
So look, I'll say, listen,
Eminem, bro.
Listen, bro, listen. I was huge on M and 50 coming up. You know, I used to, you know, G Unit, everything, right? But when it comes to music appreciation, me personally, today, I just listen to Nas more than I do M today.
And that's what I'm saying.
Debate over.
It's a culture thing. Like, you gonna relate to Nas. You gonna relate to Nas.
Nah, bro.
This
But
is
I'm
a
telling
great
you, I was the
conversation
biggest M
because we
fan,
do got a
bro. Ness.
Midwest fan base, and ain't that where like M is from, the Detroit and all that shit. So hopefully people that's from that area, Stainless, hopefully they call in and show their appreciation. Man, that boy is he's crazy with the lyricists, bruh. Like, he's crazy with them lyrics, man. Bro, there's 7 different levels. Oh my God, how that song go, Tone? You see, I'm so old at this point. I've been stopped listening to that kind of music. You feel me, like that? But like, that boy is serious. 7 different levels. Yeah, he's serious, bro. Like, come on, everybody he features, he destroys. Anybody that feature him, he kill him. Everybody. People don't even want to be featured on the M track because they know he gonna outdo you.
Yeah, he definitely is talented.
But we got Tip Bellis. Where the Midwest at, man? Stand up for M. Y'all corny.
Yeah. Yo, that boy Two Tone wildin', bro. Yo, first off, Eminem killed Jay-Z on his own track, bro. So I don't know where you going with this, Two Tone. I don't know where you going with this. He killed Jay-Z on his own track. Jay-Z bodied that nigga Nas respectfully, you know what I'm saying, with a club song, even though Nas did kill him with Ether. You know what I'm saying? But it just shows the level because, you know what I'm saying, M took it to a next level while bodying the nigga on his own track. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy out here. But yeah, man, let me talk about the big fight this weekend. Zhang versus Joseph Parker. I know y'all thought I was gonna talk about Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou, you know what I'm saying, the clown show that they got running over there in Saudi Arabia, but I'd rather talk about real boxing fights this weekend, you know what I'm saying? Like Joseph Parker versus Zhang. Yeah, man. Zhang and under 5, man. It's gonna be easy work. We know what Zhang do. Big bang, baby. He coming in to finish shit quick, man. You know what I'm saying? We looking for the big fights now. So, you know, Joseph Parker just beat Deontay Wilder. We gotta make it. We gotta go in there and make it look easy, man. We got shut him out. Shut him out early. Parker a small dude, and you know what I'm saying. What Zane got that Wilder ain't got is a fucking jab. He know how to utilize his jab and set up the fucking punches. You know what I'm saying? Parker, he gonna move a little, but I think Zane gonna be able to start landing to the body or landing these shots up top that's just gonna wear on Parker. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get him out of there quick and easy, man. As for this Ngannou fucking Anthony Joshua fight, I think I fail to realize I heard Brandon say earlier about Ngannou's conditioning. Yo, that wrestling conditioning, you know what I'm saying, that jiu-jitsu and shit, that shit's actually a little bit more durable in a sense than boxing conditioning, bro. Because these guys they go for 5-minute rounds in their sparring. You know what I'm saying? It's not like boxing where we do like 3 or 4. These guys actually do 5-minute rounds wrestling and grappling. Like, it's more going on. It's a little bit more going on, where they're using more of their entire body rather than just their legs and their arms. But yeah, that's it for the most part, man. Shout out to Tim Boski, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you called in, you know what I'm saying, to support your fellow countryman, you know, because ain't nobody really talking about this card, you know, because this shit don't do nothing since they ain't having it in Vegas like they should have, you know. Shout out to Drew, too, man. I'm glad you showed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You were missing, what was it, Saturday night? You know what I'm saying? Then Sunday morning you were missing as well. Then Monday you were missing. I guess Rick Glazer ain't put out no news, but you know what I'm saying? You finally returned, you know? You finally returned. Glad to see you back, man. Glad to see you back. But yeah, that's it, Ness, man. That's it. Shout out to Al Heyman, man. You know,
So is you picking against Tim Boski or you just taking shots? Because Ray Vargas, you know what I'm saying, he lost the ice, weather, water, whatever you call him.
Bro, you know how I rock, man. Mexicans finna beat the shit out of that fucking that Englishman,
But you ain't
bro.
say
Drop
it.
like
I need it on record.
I ain't gotta say it, man. I've been saying it since January 1st.
Yeah, you gotta keep that same energy though. Put it on
I've been
wax.
saying this since January 1st. Listen, we taking all Mexicans over all UK fighters, bro. All
Have you ever
Mexicans over
watched
all
Nick
UK
Ball
fighters.
fight? Have you ever watched Nick Ball fight?
Yeah, he a little puncher. He get off.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
energetic, the little motherfucker. He might be a little
yeah.
bit too much for Ray Vargas at this stage.
That's the type of fight Ray need. Ray need that type of fight. You know what I'm saying? He need after that Oshaki loss. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. So he gotta give him. He
I
gotta
don't
give him
know
what
that
he
Ray
want.
wants somebody all in his face like that. Nick Ball gonna be in his face, player. But listen, let me
Hey,
get the your man's in CYP.
Yo, 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 yo,
What
yo.
up? What up?
Hey, hey, man, man, listen. You know me, I'm a Tupac dude. So as long as anybody slandering Pac, I really don't care what people say. You know about who's great, because I do think Eminem is a great rapper, straight up, straight like that. Him and Nas are both legit, both legit. But one thing I didn't like, most brothers that I know, they loved Eminem. 50 Cent loved Eminem. Dr. Dre loved Eminem. Snoop Dogg loved Eminem. Damn near everybody loves Eminem. Like, we definitely give Eminem credit. Definitely. Sometimes too much credit, and it gets on some people's nerves. But they love that man. The brothers rock with Eminem. Matter of fact, I've never really had an argument or seen a white dude argue that Eminem was the greatest. I've always seen a brother argue with another brother about him being great, to be honest with you. I don't really see a top list of dope rappers from white people. They don't even dabble in that shit where I'm from. And when it comes down to white people being great, shit, I'm going on a limb. I think black people argue for white people more than anybody. I've had arguments with black dudes about Tom Brady, about Christian McCaffrey, about Cooper Kupp, more than I've argued with any Mexican or white boy about anything. Brothers be capping for white athletes and white entertainers. Man, they in love with them and shit. Shit's weird. But when it comes down to Francis Ngannou, I'm gonna tell you something. Your ear got to be to the UFC. We can't let Francis Ngannou beat AJ. Fuck no. We can't let nobody from the MMA or the UFC beat nobody in boxing. All it takes is one, and they will
That's what
hold
I'm
that shit
saying.
over our heads. Fuck that. Hell no. I'm rooting for AJ this motherfucking week. AJ, whoop his ass. Whoop his ass, man. Whoop his ass. Like, don't let him knock you down. Don't give them no stain in this game. They are waiting for this shit. I talk to these dudes. You go to forums. They are so. I'm telling you, Ness. They are itching for a boxer to get his fucking ass whooped by one of them. Man, they would sell Conor McGregor so they can get an ass so they can whoop one of our asses. They are desperate to prove that MMA is the most dangerous fighting skill on the planet, and a boxer would always lose to an MMA dude. Bullshit. I done seen so many videos where that karate master was going up against that boxer, and that boxer, bing, hit him in the jaw, and the fight was over. The fucking karate dude didn't want to fight no more. Why don't you take him down? Do some jujitsu and shit, scary fucker. I'm rocking boxing. AJ, I got your back. I actually rock with you. I heard some shit you had said in the UK standing up for your people, so I ain't saying nothing bad about you since, because honestly, I actually like AJ on the real. It's just that I think Wilder is better, had a better career. That's just how I feel. But I do actually like AJ. He's entertaining, even with his bullshit. He's super entertaining. Go out there and get
Had
our
a
back, dog.
better
Hold it down for boxing.
career?
Yes, I believe so. I believe so. I believe that Wilder had a better career than AJ. Wilder in his prime ain't never lost to two underdogs. What, like AJ let Usyk become a unified champion. He allowed Andy Ruiz to be the first Mexican champion. That shit is unacceptable to me. Unacceptable. So don't let
Champ, that's the bell. You are in a
Break it down.
weird place because how could AJ have a better career when they're both still active and AJ's the two-time unified champ and
He
Wilder
said
is the
Wilder had a better career.
one-time champ? Like, what delusion is he in? Like, how did Wilder have a better career when he's still active and only became champion one time under one belt? And literally, like, has he
Keep
beat
going
a
with the
champion?
losses, I guess.
Oh shit, yeah, he beat Bermain, who was a champion, right? Because he didn't beat Fury, who was a champion, and he didn't beat Joseph Parker, who was a champion. So My man's
Yeah,
gonna go in the bag of bones and say
and
Lyakovich
Josh
or some
beat
shit like
Klitschko.
that. Bruh, people gotta stop. This is crazy, bruh. How can you even fix your face to say that shit? Like, one dude is 2-time unified and won a gold medal. The other dude won a bronze and one belt. Like, bruh, we just be saying whatever. Whatever. Band, what is this? It's Canard.
You are tuned in. Smash the like. Don't be stingy.
You gotta unmute, player.
Just want to remind everybody that is in Las Vegas, you got to stop at only the best in the city on Desert End Road, this minute from the strip, Hardin, for all your top quality needs. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. They got more than that, right? So let's say you want to smoke, have a nice little late night sesh with your girl, and you want to see him some new lingerie. They sell lingerie at Hardin too. You could go get your girl some
They sure
lingerie for
do.
sure.
They sure
Or
do.
you want to go get in a hot tub late night with your girl, and you want her to wear a new thong bikini. They have them, bro. You could go get your girl a thong bikini from Hardin. Yes, you can. At the same time as getting over 130 different flowers. You feel me? So best in the city. Tell them the boxing boy sent you. Hardin, the only way to go.
Word. Uh, Throw the brick.
Yo, what up, Ness? What up, Dan?
What up,
Chilling,
Doc?
chilling. What up with you, man? Good morning. Apologies.
Good morning. Good morning. Yo, I agree with CYP on the Ngannou can't win this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm rooting for boxing over UFC in this joint. Like, so that can't happen. You can't have Francis coming and beat AJ. Like AJ, like one of our biggest stars in boxing. So it's like that'll be a bad look for boxing. You know what I mean? But I don't agree with what he said about Wilder and AJ. Like AJ got a far better career than Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Wilder fan. Like I like Wilder, but AJ accomplished way more in the sport than Wilder did. So it's like, yeah, he was bugging with that one. But I got Big Zhang over Parker. I don't see how Parker gonna beat Big Zhang. I don't see it at all. Like he's a problem. Big Zhang's a problem. Like, and he probably stop him on top of that. You know, so I don't know. I got a question though. Hey, so y'all doing the Border Wars?
Yes.
When is it?
September 14th is our date. It's already
And
in
it's out
the
in
USA Boxing calendar. You have to have a USA Boxing book. We're going to do another Border War show this Wednesday, which is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern.
And how you get involved in it? How you get signed up for it? Like as far as
You can
competing?
DM Adrian or myself, and we'll let you know the steps. But you have to have a USA Boxing book.
Right. Oh, that's what's up though. I'm happy to see that y'all finally got that joint off the ground though. That's what's up though. I mean, I remember when they shut it down before, like, but I'm happy for y'all guys. Y'all was able to get that popping though. It's gonna be in Vegas.
No, it's going to be in Wisconsin and Milwaukee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. No, but salute to you guys. I mean, keep doing your thing. TBV.
Appreciate you. We got real quick. Let's see. New York
What we
Bullets.
got, son?
Where you last left off at?
No, man, shit. The last one was the one that you said you read, which was uh Leonard, did you get to Zanios Stratos?
I don't
Fi-
think so.
$5. Don't sleep on the Zhang versus Parker fight.
All right. Looks
New
like we.
York Bullet, $2. M is way better than Nas. Two Tone is a hater.
We
And then
got another one from him.
M destroyed Nas on EPMD2, 100 emoji. We got James Benitez, $2. Would you rather wear the Sean Carter or the G Unit kicks? Damn.
What? Fuck out of here. Sean Carter's over G Units, man. Get out of here. Yo,
Sean's
50.
was Reeboks, right?
Yeah. And 50 ain't
Yeah.
like get that level where his footwear was popping. Fuck out of here. The biggest 50 got was that dumbass tank top motherfuckers was wearing out here. I never had one of them shits. I know CYP muscly ass wore that shit. You know
I was gonna say
he
you
had his
probably
G
was too
Unit tank
small,
top
bro.
all around LA to G Unit. CYP, tell us the truth. Did you have a G Unit tank top?
Yo, we got to go into the archives. Hey, you care more about belts than I do. I care more about where fighters are ranked. I care about where they ranked. You care about belts. There's too many belts for me to care about belts. Charles Martin, who he got his belt from, was not even a top 5 Ring Magazine heavyweight when he fought him. Joseph Parker, when he got the belt, was barely top 5, maybe number 5, but when he won the belt, he wasn't top 5. But Maine Stavern was number 2 when he had before he got his belt and when he won his belt. He was number 2, and he was top 5 for like 4 straight years before he won the belt. Luis Ortiz was top 5 for like 7 straight years, and Wilder beat him. So in my math, Wilder has his two best wins are against higher ranked opponents than AJ beat to become unified. Hold up. Would Charles Martin get a belt if the top 5 dudes got to fight for him? No, because he's not top 5. Would Joseph Parker have got a belt, top 5 boxers to get to fight for a belt? No, he wouldn't. And in reality, Joseph Parker ducked Deontay Wilder to fight AJ. So to say this great dude, you ducked me to fight him. So we all know what's up. Prime for prime, we know what was really up. One of them ducked the other in reality, like for real. One of them's promoter lied about what was going on to the public, but we do not mention it on this show because it helps the argument that Eddie Hearn's a fucking liar. This is reality. And Wilder's 38 now. AJ, I believe, is 33. He needs 5 more years to lose to a Parker from now. 5 more years. 38 years old, not 33. But I hope he does not lose to Ngannou. But I'm going to ask y'all, if AJ loses to Ngannou, is his career better than Wilder's? If he loses to the fucking MMA guy? Because a lot of y'all calling in
No.
saying y'all got Ngannou. A lot of y'all saying you think Ngannou gonna win. Would you fucking say that about Wilder in his prime? He gonna lose to Ngannou? No, the fuck you wouldn't. But you're saying that shit about AJ, and there's a reason why you're saying that shit. Now go ahead and rewind and place some semantics to what I just said. There's no fucking way in hell if he got a better career than Wilder that y'all would pick Ngannou to fucking beat him. CYP out.
I don't
Wilder,
know what any of
Wilder.
those points mean, bro, because history books are always gonna show that AJ is more accomplished, has more accolades, and has gone further in the heavyweight division.
I get that.
My man is Googling. This is what I'm telling y'all, bro. He don't watch fights. He's a researcher, bro. He is Googling who was what. Now it don't even matter that it was a champion in Charles Martin. He's like, oh, he wasn't a top 5 champion. Meanwhile, what champion did Wilder fight? Well, he didn't fight Joseph Parker, and that wasn't a top 5. He was barely a top 5 heavy. Like, what champion did Wilder fight? Like,
a researcher as tough as a prosecutor.
Dude's crazy, bro. This is what, like, delusion is. Like, that is delusion. Like,
AJ was more
even if
accomplished.
AJ loses, let me tell you, even if AJ loses to Ngannou, it don't matter. He's still done more than Wilder. Like, you can't take that away. It's
I guess
crazy.
he lost. earlier, and Wilder also was one of the most dangerous fighters in history at one point. So maybe that's what he's factoring in. I don't know.
Bro, he ain't factoring. He's multiplying the one title times 100 because you only won one belt. It's impossible. You won one belt. Like, AJ actually unified. Dude never unified. Like, AJ went through the process of unifying on multiple occasions. This guy's never unified. It's delusion. And counterpunch.
Got me?
Yep.
We
Hey,
got you.
man. I had to go ahead and counterpunch on this nigga. See why? You know I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite callers on God. But I got to say, man, you better. I mean, I get what he's doing. He's trying to get out ahead of it because he knows the moment that Ngannou puts down AJ, all of the MMA guys are going to say, hey, we told you so. The baddest motherfucker on the planet. He just put down the lineal heavyweight champion, then went back to back on these niggas and put down AJ as well. What does that say about him? Because can't none of these motherfuckers see him in the cage. If they go down on the street, tell me this, Ness. Who's walking out? How long you think Josh was lasting in that motherfucker? Tell me, on the street, not in the boxing ring, on the street.
This is a
How do you
boxing
think?
show. This is a boxing show. We don't do bare knuckle
Yeah.
over here.
No, but I'm telling you, because the question is, who's the baddest motherfucker on this planet? In a boxing ring, in a UFC cage, or on the sidewalk? It's Francis Ngannou. And when he puts down Anthony Joshua, there's going to be a lot of sad boxing guys because they're not as tough as CYP is saying. It's just a fact. You know, put him out. Remember James Toney? He got in the cage and had a real fight. And what happened? It lasted 30 seconds. And that's exactly what happened to all these other boxers. Ray Mercer got, but he knocked out Tim Sylvia. But Tim Sylvia was 70 years old when he did that.
Why are we talking about the cage?
Because I'm responding to CYP because he's saying the MMA guys is going to say, oh, we the toughest. No, everybody knows they the toughest. And Francis is over here to prove that. Because after he puts down Anthony Joshua, we're going to go back and get back in the cage. That's the definition of being the baddest man on the planet. And it's deserving of all the respect in the world. The toughest two boxing fights in the history of boxing to start off. Who was Canelo's first opponent? Who was Floyd Mayweather's first opponent? It wasn't the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion of the world. And then you go back to back with the last guy to hold the fucking belts. So it's him. It's this dude. And CYP trying to get out ahead of it. I respect it, but it's going to be what it is. The baddest man on the planet, his name is Francis Ngannou. They can't see him in a cage. They can't see him in a ring, on the sidewalk, at the skating ring, at your mama's house. It don't matter. They don't want that smoke. That's all I got.
So you got Ngannou beating Joshua?
Yes. Second round, knockout. KO, stiff. Second round. And you know what? What's going to happen when Anthony Joshua land that brick, that right hand, and it don't do shit? Hey, if you zoom in, if you zoom in, like I think it was like the fifth round or the sixth round when Fury landed that elbow, Francis Ngannou licked his lips and walked forward. Zoom in.
That was a
exactly what I'm telling you. A glancing blow. What? He landed
that elbow was glancing.
Yeah, right. It landed, and Francis licked his lips and walked forward. All right, you're not gonna be able to take him out with a headshot. So what's gonna happen when Joshua lands that same punch that had Otto Wallen staggering all around the cage?
You might be right, but I hope Joshua knocks his ass out.
The bell. Looks like we got. Super Mac says, the last time I personally saw Francis fight, I perceived the puncher. He lost a boring-ass fight and fought timid as hell. He won't be aggressive Friday. $5 super chat. Yeah, I don't know. That could change. You know, they could train for that. They can know that was the downfall. We got Years of Lurk and $2. I don't know many black M&M fans. Stop the cap. CYP counterpunch.
For one, the researcher, he really swear that name is like it's gonna bug me. Nigga, if I'm a researcher, I know I do that shit super fast, and I know I do that shit super quick, because I know that Tim Sylvia was in his 30s and Ray Mercer was damn near 50. Somebody look it up and tell me how close I am. Tim Sylvia was in his 30s, Ray Mercer was damn near 50. I saw the fight, I've argued this and debated this with real debaters for years.
James Toney,
I know these topics, my guy. Look it up. Look it up, Marco, on the break. Tim Sylvia was in his 30s, and Ray Mercer was damn near 50 years old. It's over a 15-year age span. Let's see what the researchers know. Let's see if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All you gonna do is embarrass yourself because everybody know I'm really just smarter than you. I know more shit than you. That's just reality. Reality is that if Ngannou beats AJ, which I don't hope he does, there's no way in hell people are going to remember AJ for having this great fucking career. Who had a greater career, Larry Holmes or Mike Tyson? In reality, on paper, Larry Holmes. But don't nobody believe that shit because Mike Tyson was memorable. You remember Mike Tyson's fights and his losses. You remember all those things about Mike Tyson.
True.
So when they talk about Mike Tyson, Larry Holmes, they always talk about Mike Tyson more because he's more memorable. The career is what you remember. You talking about some paper shit, but then people start dissecting that paper.
Come over here.
They start dissecting that paper and they start realizing, hold on, man. Parker was 24 years old. Charles Martin won that shit with a hurt Achilles because dude got hurt. Like we do. Oh, you don't think we saw that fight, huh? You don't think we saw Charles Martin versus that Russian dude? You don't think we saw it? You don't think we saw homeboy couldn't continue and he won the belt and was champion for I think it was 4 months. Charles Martin was champion for 4 months. Matter of fact, I thought he was the shortest reigning heavyweight. Yeah. He wasn't. There was a dude that Mike Tyson that fought. I forgot his name. He only had the belt for 2 months. So he's the shortest reigning champion. Charles Martin like top 3. That's who he was unifying with. That's who he was getting his belts from. They're going to remember this, my man. He better not lose to Francis Ngannou. He better not. And Tyson Fury seems to agree with me. CYP out.
I agree with you too.
Okay. You know, he's smarter
James
than
Toney.
me, he says, but he's the one that's saying Wilder had a better career than AJ. He's the one that's giving Wilder credit for allegedly being ducked by Parker, who turned around and beat him. That's intelligence in his eyes. Stainless, what up? Copy cool, what up?
You can hear me?
Oh, I hear you, yes. What up? Hold on, Copy cool. We hear
Give me
Stainless.
just 1 second. Now let me get off this Bluetooth. Yo, you can still hear me?
Yup.
Yo, man, I ain't really want to have to get into this Nas Eminem debate, but since I am from Detroit, I guess I gotta say something. Lyrically, it's gonna be Nas. I mean, Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I relate to Nas all day. You know what I'm saying? And then only other thing I gotta say is I see you Cinco de Mayo too. So you know what I'm saying? TBV for life. As I always say, push the thumbs up, share this and every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This TBV for
Yo,
life.
fam, don't do
What
that.
up?
Don't do that. Who had a better career, man?
Yo, hold on.
Trying to run and shit from that better career, I question, huh? We got James in Atlanta. You said Wilder?
Nah, I said Wilder's was more memorable because of his knockouts, but AJ's is better.
That's another thing he lied about, bro. How he's gonna say that if AJ loses for Francis, all we're gonna remember is that, bro? Like AJ's
not
not
true.
the only heavyweight in this era to do 90,000. Like, what the fuck other heavyweight even does 50,000? What is he talking about, bro? Dudes be just lying to lie.
All right, I hate to admit it, but AJ got the better resume. He's got the better career too.
He's
You know what I'm
globally recognized, and he talking about we gonna forget him.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but you know what I'm saying, his resume is better. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely done more ticket sales. No, you know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, AJ. But I agree with CYP on that. You know, I hate agreeing with him, but AJ need to win this shit, man. We don't need to hear C-Dub in the back talking about MMA fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, you do the same. So hopefully AJ can pull it off because I ain't trying to hear C-Dub talking about how I need to watch UFC some more and see them boring ass cards and shit. Like I said, push that thumbs up And if you ain't at least a subscriber or a Patreon member, you dumb as fuck, man. And shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Copy cool. It's on you.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Buenos dias.
Going
What's
on? Good
poppin'?
morning. Good morning. Yeah, man. I definitely don't see Ngannou beating AJ. I definitely see AJ getting the best of him. You know, we just see him coming out as one of his best performances. It looks like he corrected some things in his camp that he needed to when he fought this guy. What's the white boy name again? Otto, right? Otto.
Yeah.
Wallin. Yeah, when he fought Wallin, he corrected a lot of stuff that that was going wrong. So it should be interesting. I mean, Ngannou's right there in front of you to get popped. You know, I just think that AJ, when he fought Tyson Fury, he looked great against Tyson Fury due to the fact that Tyson Fury stepped up, and you know Tyson Fury is used to bullying the smaller man, and he couldn't do that with Ngannou. You know, which changed his whole game plan and kind of went out the window. I think that AJ's gonna come in here smart boxing like he did with Wallen. It's gonna pick him apart, whether it's a knockout or decision. I just feel like Ngannou's just gonna get picked apart in there and not gonna know what to do with a guy like AJ. As far as the question who had the better career, as far as Wilder and AJ, you know, he has the better quality fighters. He's fought the better guys. You know, just having Klitschko on your resume, although Klitschko was on the way out, is better than anybody that's on Wilder's on resume right now. The thing with Wilder is that he fought a lot of up and coming fighters, you know, prospect level fighters like he coming up his rankings, um, like a Brazil, like all those guys like that were kind of matched evenly with him, and he just he outdid him, which is why he's overseen in his career. But you know, it is what it is, and we know him for a power puncher. That's what he's known for. You know, that one punch knockout. You know, he doesn't have the greatest technique, but any given Sunday he's gonna put you out. You know, that's what that punch is his equalizer. Um, you know, even he dropped out Tyson. He dropped Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, a guy like Cunningham could drop Tyson Fury, and Ngannou, a guy that hits like Ngannou could drop him too. So it's not that big of a deal, you know. But to kind of answer your question, there was a poll that you put out earlier today with Canelo and Crawford and Spence. Um, I agree with you with that. I don't know if you noticed it, but I agree with you in that when you say that it should have been in that way. It should have been Spence then Crawford. Spence should have fought Canelo first, then Crawford, because we hold Canelo to a higher caliber of a fighter. You know, he's like kind of borderline legend status. You know, so if Spence would have lost to Canelo first, it would have just been okay. Well, he just lost to a legend, and then could have fought a Crawford. You know, we kind of Crawford Spence kind of evenly in a sense. Well, at that moment, we had them to evenly match two great fighters trying to be great. So yeah, that should have been the should have been the way it went. But that's it, man.
Yep. Um, the issue is that Canelo never took the Earl fight. He wanted Earl to fight Crawford first. He never took the Earl fight. Remember, they had offered it to him a couple of times at 164-pound catch weight. We got a $2 cash app from Supreme Tax that says, quote a Eminem boss since y'all say he better. No, since y'all say better than bad. I don't know what he meant by that, but I mean, what about what about the one that Crawford used to come out to win the biggest fight of his fucking life? Since this is a boxing show, keep it boxing related. With his
Yeah,
palms
that
are
was dope.
sweaty, knees weak, arms is heavy, vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting the lines he wrote down. They won't come out. Shut the fuck up. He's a fucking genius. Y'all haters. CYP
I wish you
arguing
would have
with
rapped it too.
himself.
Bro,
CYP
you
arguing with
cooked that up
himself right
quick
now.
as hell.
Yo, I like Marco. He seemed to be fair based. Hey, Marco, could you name this?
What's
Is
up?
this gonna be a questionnaire for everybody? I want y'all to name me 4 memorable AJ fights. Because I'm gonna name you memorable fights from guys who had great careers at heavyweight. We know
But here's
Muhammad
the thing.
Ali.
Here's the
We know
thing.
that.
Let me say.
Go
So
ahead.
you guys are your criterias are different. What you think might be a better career might not be what Ness thinks is a better career. So if you're looking at
Exactly.
Wilder's excitement, his knockouts, yeah, that's exciting. But AJ, beating Klitschko, winning the unifying titles, it depends what you consider
Okay,
to be
let me
better.
ask you this. Let me ask you, how many exciting, memorable fighters can you name versus how many undisputed champions in history can you name?
I agree. Wait, what do you mean?
Exactly. Hold on, BP, because he gonna cut my time because he don't like when I cook. We all know that boxing got way too many fucking belts, okay? People don't even respect these belts. He do, people don't. People don't even know what weight class half these fighters fight in because 18 of them. Don't nobody give a shit for real. They care about the fights you put on. That's what they care about. They care about Severn 2, where Wilder knocked his ass out with a Euro step. They care about all 3 of the Fury fights. All 3, and they care about Ortiz. Ortiz won. They care about those fights. That is why he's going to be remembered for his career. He's remembered for those things. Like Mike Tyson's fights are more memorable.
Well,
I
nah,
know you
nah, nah,
didn't.
nah. I disagree with that.
Let me know when
Stavern
I'm
fight
back. Let me know.
it was a knockout, but who's Stavern?
No. I'm talking about I'm not talking about the first fight. I'm talking about the second fight. The
Right. I know you're
second
talking
fight
about the first
where he
fight. He didn't
knocked
knock
him
him
out.
out.
No, I'm talking about the second one. The second Stavern fight.
Yeah,
Everybody remembers that fight.
I know.
Everybody remembers that Euro step knockout.
Mm,
Boom, boom. It's everywhere.
mm,
Everybody remembers these things. I'm asking you,
I,
AJ, in comparison. We remember Andy Ruiz versus AJ. We remember that fight, and we remember Klitschko. That's 2 fucking fights remember from this dude. And I'm not trying to be funny.
so,
You only remember
but here's the
2
thing.
fights.
But here's the thing. Does memorable
Go
fights
ahead.
equal better resume? It doesn't. More memorable,
Yes,
maybe,
because
but not a
resume is
better
what
resume.
for me, yes. For me, no, I said better careers. I didn't say resume,
Better
I said
career.
career.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
your
don't try to
criteria.
flip it up. Career.
That's your criteria. I don't think
I,
most people think of a better career as just having more memorable fights. They look at championships and so forth.
okay. There's a dude named Curtis Martin in the NFL and a dude named Chris Johnson in the NFL. Who had a better career? Chris Johnson. Even though Curtis Martin rushed for 10,000 yards and more touchdowns, nobody remembers that. But they remember Chris Johnson's 2,000 in the years.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's the difference. The career is better. Which
Who the
career would
fuck
you
is
have?
that guy?
Niggas rather be Chris Johnson than be Curtis Martin any day. But on paper, Curtis Martin had a better resume. But the better career was Chris Johnson. See, he don't know them dudes. He don't know them dudes. But we can agree to disagree. It's all good.
Nah, keep winning arguments, bringing up other sports, champ. You're doing a hell of a job there, I tell you, man. Wilder had a better career because we remember him getting his ass kicked 3 times. That's what he said.
And we remember AJ getting his ass kicked too.
That's
Nigga.
what he
Don't
said.
forget that part.
He said the
Don't
most
forget that
memorable
part.
fights with Wilder are the 3 Fury fights. Lord,
And the most memorable fight with
mercy.
AJ is him getting his ass kicked. Dummy.
Okay.
AJ's
No,
most
they
memorable is
not,
him getting
man.
his ass
No, they
kicked.
not. No, they not,
Yes,
brother.
it is.
Listen,
Andy Ruiz is
the
his
bell
biggest,
rang,
that's his
champ.
biggest
You
fight.
wanna
It's
remove
Andy Ruiz.
yourself? The bell
And
rang.
the truth is,
Bell
the
rang.
truth is,
I don't want to
Josh,
remove you, and then you say that I somehow blocked you.
and the
So
truth is,
hold
Joshua
on.
never got
Are
beat
you
as
gonna sit
bad
here
as
and tell
Wilder
us?
got beat.
So to him, losing a fight puts you as some sort of, great career. To
Mike
lose,
What he's
not to
Tyson.
saying,
win.
Yes, Mike Tyson.
My brother, your
Yes.
time is up. I don't want to remove you, and then you get ejected from the entire
All you
call.
got to do is remove me. You do it all the time. Ain't no
No,
big deal.
but remember the
Do what
last
you do,
time
man.
it got you out and you couldn't get back in. So stop being an annoying nuisance. Your call was stopped. I didn't talk over you. Let us speak now. Be an adult, my friend. Be an adult. You trying to convince the masses that somehow losses are more important than wins. This is your logic.
yeah.
It doesn't make sense. I don't care how memorable your loss was. It was a loss. Like you're literally trying to say we care about the loser more than the winner. You sound
Yeah,
crazy. It's
I
just
would say
complete
you could argue that Wilder had one
nothingness.
of the hardest punches in history. That's a good argument, but not his Fury fights, because AJ never got beat as bad as Fury beat Wilder, ever.
Let me see what we got. C-Dub.
Yo, how the audio?
Straight.
Straight, that's what's up, man. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself. Yo, Marco, Green Walk, what's good? Ness, working hard.
What
You
up?
know.
What's the word? What's the word?
What's good? It was good. I don't know if Marco was here, but I asked you, Marco, did you give Ngannou a puncher's chance against Fury?
I gave Ngannou 0 chance against Fury. Obviously, I was wrong because
I understand
when
that,
you
but did you
just
give him?
look.
So you didn't give him a puncher's chance. So
No,
there was a
because
no.
his punches weren't boxing punches,
Okay,
and normally
understand.
that doesn't translate the way it did.
Understand, and you saw how wrong you was. You're right, man, and I'm glad you was able to admit that. I don't know if I think Ness has. I was on this show, man, trying to convince everyone, and like my brother Stainless said that I try to convince everyone that UFC strikers, they know how to punch. So whether they know how to throw a punch at the right angle, or they know how to punch at the right distance, or they know how to punch, period. So you got to give them a puncher's chance at the least. And I don't think we got to have the discussion again. Let's do it. You give them a puncher's chance, right, Ness? This time. Just putting salt in the wound, right? But yeah, man.
Nah, you're not doing anything. It's like I said, he landed his punch and it didn't work. So
But you give them a puncher's chance.
this is a totally different fight with a different person. It's a different style.
Yes,
I
sir.
said what I
All
Are
that
said
you
is true.
about
giving him a
I
puncher's
said
chance though?
I said what I said about Fury because we seen him get up from Wilder. And we
Got
seen
you.
him
Got you.
show over and over that he could get up from the Wilder punches, which other people couldn't. So you underestimated Fury, not me.
Okay. So you give him so Marco, I think he has changed and he give him a puncher's chance this time. What about you, Ness? He learned from his mistakes.
I'm picking AJ, bro. It's always gonna be box
No,
over MMA.
that's not the question
I'm
I
picking
asked, sir.
AJ
I don't
too,
know.
but he got a
I know
chance.
you're very intelligent.
Yeah,
I asked you,
but
did
that's
you
what I'm
give
saying.
Ngannou a puncher's?
I'm not playing your game. I never went into a fight. I never went into a fight saying he got a puncher's chance. That's not enough to win a fight for me. It's the same reason that you
I
and
didn't say it was enough to win, sir. We didn't say it was enough to win. We just asked you if it was a puncher's chance or not. But you can't answer, and we understand it's not a yes or no thing for you
Yeah,
because
it's
we
not.
understand.
It's not because
We get it. We
that's
get
not
it.
enough
It's a yes or
criteria
no
for
for a lot
me.
of other people like Marco, people that know boxing, and
Yo,
people
but
that
to be fair, Ness,
Mark.
going into the Fury fight, you were saying that Ngannou didn't have a puncher's
And he
chance.
showed that he didn't. He showed
Okay.
And
he
We
now,
don't
landed
have to.
his
We don't have to hear
but
them
punch.
you
anymore.
can't say
We
He
don't have to hear
you
them
landed
can't
anymore,
say
Danny.
you
he
can't
We
say
left
landed
you
them.
his
don't use
punch.
that when you've used that.
I got AJ by the way. I know I didn't get my. Danny, you could get him a little later, man, if you would. I got AJ by the way. I got AJ stopping Ngannou. I don't think Ngannou's going. AJ going to wrestle
Well, that was
Ngannou
the
like
bell. You
Fury did.
wasted a lot of time
Yeah.
there, trying to
There you
convince
go,
people the
man.
punches chances. Danny, what were you saying? All right.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you, but you went off camera.
Yeah. All I said, I ain't on camera.
Nope.
Oh, it's turned on. All I said was that you brought it up. You brought that criteria up in the first fight. So for you to say that criteria ain't like,
I didn't bring that up. That was always his thing, bro. Don't you see that? He's trying to stick to that. That's never been my thing.
I'm saying you said. I'm
Said
just saying what
what?
you said.
I said what?
You you said that Ngannou didn't have a puncher's chance. Verbatim.
Yeah,
Word for
versus
word.
Fury. Because of
Yeah, so
what
why
I
can't
seen
you
Fury
say if he
do.
has one or doesn't have one for the Joshua fight is
Because
all
it's
I'm
like I'm
asking.
telling him, that's never been my thing. He started that with Ngannou. I've never, all the years doing this show, I
Okay.
never went into a
I got
preview and
you. I
prediction
got
talking
you.
about
I got
he
you.
got a puncher's chance because I'm a boxing fan. It takes more than that to win a fight. You can't just have
I
power.
know he was the same guy that asked it the
Oh
first time. I just
yeah.
remember
That's what he's doing. You ain't hear him say I'm throwing salt
that
in the
was a
room.
point. Yeah, because that was a point that you made. I didn't know that it was a point that he brought up the
Oh,
first
he
go to the
brought that
first
up.
fight.
He brought
Okay.
that up because he
Okay.
watches Ngannou and he believes that he had a puncher's chance. He believed that he was a striker in MMA, so he was gonna do good. So he feels justified because Ngannou got a knockdown. But at the end of the day, no matter how much he laughs and chuckles, I feel justified because the puncher that he said had a chance landed the punch and it didn't show a chance. Fury got up like I said he would. You can't stop
He just
Fury.
lost him.
You can't stop Fury. I mean, he showed us that already. You can't stop him. If someone stops him, it's going to be to the body, and I don't know that that could be done. You know?
Yeah, Fury's tough to beat,
Yeah,
man.
he's,
And
bro.
Ngannou,
So now we've been in there with 3 punches, and nobody's done nothing. So the
yeah.
biggest one to do something is Wilder, who was able to put him down. But it's
But I'll
like,
tell you, he looked more, tell me if you agree, he looked more shook against Ngannou's power, more weary than he did against Wilder.
yeah, well, that's because
It,
he knew what to expect with Wilder. He went into that
true.
knowing. I think with Ngannou it was the fear of the unknown, and then
Yeah,
when
it
he
was
when he
awkward.
witnessed it, it was already live and in real time.
Yeah, Ngannou was very awkward too.
I got James in Atlanta says Junior Mafia Outlaws the Firm. Who you got? The Firm all fucking day, bro. Please, Junior Mafia and them was ass. Outlaws
They had a
also
couple hot ones. They had a
ass.
couple hot ones.
Yeah, that's right. All them dudes he named had a couple hot ones. At least the Firm had a whole album. Plus, the Firm was made up of dudes and women that were independently successful. AZ was successful. Foxy was successful. Fucking
Yep.
Dr. Dre was successful. Like, that shit is a no-brainer. But I'm sure we'll get someone to debate. Chris the Prodigy. Matthews, I think. It doesn't show, so we going with just Matt. $10. He's from Vegas, though, right, Danny? I think he's the Mayweather heavyweight. He says, for the caller that was saying no one can see Francis in the cage or in the ring, has he ever heard of Derek Lewis or Stipe? What's that? You guys? What's your guy's name? Miko? What is this? Danny? Who's Stipe? No? Yeah, Danny's again not there. Okay. And it looks like Marcos don't know MMA either. So he says Francis wasn't undefeated in the
Nah.
cage. Do your research, champ. That's for Anthony. We got to that CYP counter. We got Benitez with a $10. Eminem lyrical complexity and actor career, and also Group D12 is better than Pac's career and his group affiliations. I said it. Mom Spaghetti. You wildin'. Now this is where we can use CYP's memorable argument. Nah, Pac might be more memorable than M. It's a different category. M, you know, you can't fucking compare Pac to M. But they were both great storytellers. And they were great lyricists, but in different ways. M is more of a, what's that dude from Chicago? Like a twisted lyricist. You know, dudes that really can do a million fucking words a minute. If they want to. CYP, Counterpunch, number 4.
Thank you, Tupac, for shining the light on my argument, because the person who sold the most albums is Eminem, but we all know who had the better career is Tupac. But you know, it's because he's so memorable. But you know, hey, let's keep it to boxing. Let's keep it to boxing. But if I recall from my knowledge of boxing, watching that shit, Castillo is known for what? Losing to Floyd Mayweather and losing to Diego Corrales. That's what he's known for. Even though he had a great career, that's what he's known for. Those are 2 losses that the man's known for. If you look at some of Ali's biggest fights, what's one of his biggest? Losing to Frazier in the 15th round. That boom, getting his jaw broke. That's one of the biggest moments in Ali's career. How about Manny Pacquiao? Losing to Floyd Mayweather. Stavern, losing to Wilder. AJ, losing to Andy. Marvin Hagler, losing to Leonard. Hey. This question right here is gonna solve a lot of things. Hey, Ness, who won the trilogy between Gotti and Ward? Who won it?
Wasn't it Gotti?
It was
No, it was
Ward, I think.
Ward. Thank you. You don't know boxing. CYP out.
Oh my God.
Ah,
I never claimed to be a historian, champ.
just tried to mic
Never.
drop.
Never. Always say I'm not a historian. So, yeah, you know. But we got wait. Oh, Akil. He says Francis hasn't done MMA in 2 years. He's a boxer now. $5 cash app. Salute. We got Jerry. What up?
What's going on, fellas?
Chilling.
I want to go to that who had the better career question regards Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I just want to say I believe they both had successful careers. You know, this is something that's not easy to do. But if you had to put two pieces of paper down with no names and look at what they did, it's clearly AJ had the better career. And then also we should factor in when they entered boxing. AJ went to the Olympics and got a gold medal. Deontay Wilder got a bronze medal. You know, AJ fought Klitschko. I believe, I'm not sure how many fights he had, but I mean, he didn't have over 20 fights before he fought Klitschko. And I don't think AJ's ever ducked any smoke. It could have been bad negotiations, and obviously those two hadn't fought yet. But he clearly has the better career at this. He clearly has the better career, a better resume at this point. Yeah, we all love knockouts, but AJ has the names, he has the titles, and he's packing out arenas. And so, if one was to choose, it's AJ clearly. And if you're picking Deontay Wilder, there's a biasness there, and that's okay. You can have your biasness, but if you take the names away and you take the person away, you're just looking at stats. It's AJ that had the better career. Um, and also, I give Ngannou no chance. I think AJ is going to run through this guy. I just think AJ presents something different than Fury. I think he's coming in shape. I think he's taking him serious. And I think that he has Ben Davis, who I think is an exceptional trainer. And so I think they're going in there to take care of business and make boxing great again. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you, Jerry. Hot boxing minute.
Yo, Nestor, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yo, shout out TBV. Good morning, Nestor Gibbs,
Bro, I just
Ringwalk
watched
Danny,
your.
and the rest of the TBV gang. Go ahead.
My bad. I didn't know you was going with the intro. I just watched your interview this morning. The algorithm pushed your interview with Plant to me this morning.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was sitting there. I told you the last time I was at that media event that I was sitting right behind Ringwalk, and he was there with Team Haney, and Ringwalk, what's his name, was right there, Caleb Plant. So I got a little quick interview in with him. That media event was a mess, man, but I had a good time at it. I never seen a media event that hectic, man. That was crazy, Ness. But
Well, give us your
yeah,
perspective. Give us your perspective. What? Because Danny sure didn't give us his POV.
I felt like it was one of those environments where if somebody was to like light a match, it would have exploded like a powder keg, man. It was tense up in there. And you had Ryan Garcia has a huge fan base, and like I said, in the last time I spoke on your show, Ryan Garcia got fans, and people say teenage girls. Nah, man, I see a lot of little young Mexican dudes and just young people messing with Ryan Garcia, but he had his fans. Devin had his fans. It was definitely more like Ryan Garcia fans in the building. They were heckling each other. Ryan's mom and Bill Haney were going at it on the stage, and Ryan's mom had, issues with Bill Haney pointing out Ryan's, I guess Devin said something about the cocaine, and then she started saying some stuff, and then suddenly it like Jesus got mentioned, and it's kind of felt weird religious, and the media, we were all just looking at Ryan's mom like Ryan's mom is wilding because she was yelling for a minute there, and it was tense in there, and then the bodyguards kind of blocked all the photographs during the face-off, so we couldn't get no decent shots unless you were directly dead center. And we were yelling at the bodyguards to get out the way, and then Ryan didn't even want to talk to the media afterwards. And it was fascinating. I thought it was going to be like one of those Barrera Morales moments where somebody's going to throw a punch at somebody. And the interesting part of that is I don't know if it's real, if it's accurate, or if it's not, man. It looks pretty damn believable. Ryan coming off real unstable, but I don't know. But yeah, ring walk was cool. I love the topics you guys are talking about this morning. I wanted to chime in on the Eminem Nas debate. Can I do that, Ness?
Of course.
I think a lot of people, because you and I are of a certain age group, Ness, we were there. I don't think people really quite put it in perspective of how Eminem saved West Coast and Aftermath Records, because Dr. Dre had a failing business until he picked up Eminem, and then he did the Chronic 2000 and then put out Exhibit and started working with Snoop all over again. And so Eminem had that period in time, and hip hop has changed. It just totally, it's not about lyricism and your gymnastic ability to flip words. It was in that time. So Eminem
Exactly.
was larger than life. He was almost bigger than the culture itself. That's how big he was. But he paid his dues in ways that most rappers couldn't. He was winning national battling competitions, and he got it out the mud. So it made him like the weird white sheep that was able to out-rap everybody. And Eminem was all over mixtapes in the Midwest and the East Coast. And when I was here listening to him on mixtapes, I didn't even know he was white. I just knew he was a weird ass dude with strange ass lyrics. Like, I'm the man that lives downstairs and starves his pets and is afraid to go outside. He thinks his car's possessed. Drinking liquid Darvis said, like, what the hell is it? He sounded like Brother Lynch Hung from the East Coast to me. And I was a West Coast kid. And then when I found out he was white, it was a whole different game. And then there's Nas. And Nas got he's got his own mystique. And as far as longevity, Nas is still dropping albums with Hit Boy, and I still bump Nas more. I don't even really listen to Eminem much anymore. So the culture just shifted, but to deny Eminem of being probably the largest selling rap act ever would be a mistake, and he influenced the whole entire culture, whether or not he's kind of relevant or now or not in the discussion in this day and
He is.
age. But
He
I
is the
don't think he's
largest sold.
relevant
I
much.
think he sold the most albums.
Bro, I said I'm not a historian, but I've Googled. They had 3 fights, and Arturo Gatti won the last 2. But he laughs at me, says I don't know boxing, super chats to double down, saying that I don't know boxing because Arturo Gatti didn't win the trilogy. Meanwhile, BoxRec says he won the last 2 fights by decision. I'm
He did
serious.
win the trilogy.
I don't know what this dude. I'm telling you, this kid CYP has lost his mind. He can't even
You
research
got
good. We call him a
the one thing
researcher,
I
and,
will.
and, and, and he can't even do that well. Poor
You got to give
child.
him time to Google it with each response. I will agree with CYP on this. Anthony Joshua has to win that fight for the culture. It's going to be all these MMA cucks and UFC cucks. They're not going to let boxing live it down if for some reason Anthony Joshua fumbles it on this one against Francis Ngannou. I love Francis Ngannou's story, but AJ better put the beats on that man. He better beat that dude. And I got AJ obviously hopefully winning by decision if not stoppage, but we got to end this nonsense. Tyson Fury, he fumbled the goddamn ball and made us look like straight buffoons. There's absolutely no reason why a dude should come out the blue with minimal boxing training and go to full distance with the lineal champion.
Almost
Like,
beat him.
that was crazy. So I agree with CYP on that. As far as who had the better career between AJ and Deontay Wilder, once again, he's smoking on that crack pack because ain't no way in hell Anthony Joshua doesn't have a better career than Deontay Wilder. In what alternate Marvel universe, bro? The man fought everybody in his generation. Alexander Povetkin, Dillian White, Derek Chisora, like everybody, bro. Like, he knocked out Vladimir Klitschko. What are we talking about? He was the unified champion, the Olympic gold medalist, the face of his country, 90,000 people at Wembley Stadium. Really? Are we having this discussion?
Bro,
Anthony Joshua was big.
You not. CYP's a Wilder, super fan. He wished
Hey,
Wilder could have
I love
fucking brought 90,000 to Birmingham or Tuscaloosa.
I loved it that Wilder was a heavyweight champion. We desperately needed Wilder in the picture. Like, we need Jared Anderson to get his shit together. Like, we need a heavyweight champion. It's just not good for us to not have a strap in that division, but I never lost perspective of who was the true talent in that division. It was always AJ. What are we talking about? Even when AJ was losing, he was losing to the best. Like, what are we talking about? He got slept by Andy Ruiz. Whatever, that shit happens. He got it back in the payback, and he wasn't gonna beat what's his name, Alexander Usyk. Tough break, man. Alexander Usyk is a generational talent, but to say that AJ didn't have a better career than Deontay Wilder, that's CYP smoking on that PBC pack, But it's all love. He was right that AJ needs to win this for the culture. Joseph Parker and Big Bang Zhang is, I think, the most compelling fight of the weekend, if not the most popular, because Joseph Parker's riding that wave of confidence. He's got like 4 fights in a row. Big Bang Zhang essentially ended the career of Joe Joyce, or I don't know what's left of Joe Joyce after that, because when you get beat like that, it can't be a good thing. But I'm tempted to favor Joseph Parker off mobility if he can somehow stay moving the whole time. But I think one of your guys mentioned that the one thing that Zhang has that Wilder doesn't have is an educated jab, and that can shut him down, dude. But yeah, that's my take on that. I got Ray Vargas over Nick Ball. I like Nick Ball. He's a fun little knockout, tiny little midget pocket dude that can fight, but I think Ray Vargas just has the reach and the length. And Ray Vargas, the thing that makes him a problem in the ring is he got no problem stinking out a fight. He will stink out a fight to beat you behind the jab and go all 12 rounds or all 10 rounds, however long that fight is. Wins over Mark Magsayo, Crazy A. It's hard not to favor Ray Vargas in that fight, but that's all I got, Ness. Thank you for letting me tap in. This is Hot Boxing Minute, the voice of TikTok boxing. Hit that like button. Hit that follow. TBV, the voice of the people. Ness, have a blessed day.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
I think we're too high on Joseph Parker, though, because Wilder didn't do much of anything, and Parker, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's going to translate against Zhang.
Yeah.
Phone lines are open if you guys want to call in via Discord and X Spaces only.
We got Daniel Vega, CYP wrong. Gotti won the trilogy. That's what we just Googled. CYP with a counterpunch. James Benitez, $10 says, time to drop a bomb for James. That's certainly 2 in a row. I can argue Eminem role in 8 Mile was better than Tupac's role in Juice. Gang-related, poetic justice, and above the rim. Yeah, I don't know. Poetic Justice is a classic. Above the Rim, that was a dope little.
Juice was dope.
Yeah, all his shit is memorable. Like, you wildin' right now.
Yeah,
Eminem 8 Mile was dope, though, in its own way. It just, it ain't Juice.
That scene in Juice when the locker closes and his face is there, like, what's up?
Yo, he's wildin', yo. This is hilarious. CYP, counterpunch. Drop a bomb for the CYP guy.
Hey, it's easy to be great in a movie when you're playing yourself, dummy. Like 50 Cent and Get Rich or Die Trying. That shit was dope. Like, that's one of my favorite movies. It's easy when the biopic is, similar to your life. Tupac didn't do that. Those were roles written for other people that Tupac auditioned for and got the role, if you didn't know that. He was supposed to be O-Dog in Menace to Society as well. That's how good of an actor he was. Tupac was supposed to be O-Dog in Menace to Society. That's how good of a gangster that man played. Ask John Singleton, rest his soul, but that's what he said. Tupac was supposed to be O-Dog. Imagine that added to the category. Now, back to this reality. Some of y'all won't understand this. I think Danny was here when we was talking about Hall of Fame resumes and who's getting to the Hall of Fame months ago. I was the one who brought up Arturo Gotti and Mickey Ward and how Gotti's in the Hall of Fame because of the trilogy that he won with Mickey Ward. Now, you don't think I already knew this, but let me tell you what I do here. I listen to people talk shit and run their mouth about researching. So I said to myself, okay, let's see what they're going to do. Because anybody with a brain could think that Gotti was the one who won because he's the more popular one. But I bet you these motherfuckers are going to go research their ass off to prove CYP wrong. And what did y'all do? Googled your asses off. But y'all will sit there and say every day that researching is outlawed. Researching don't make you a real boxing fan. Well, stay the fuck off Google then. Because I always follow instructions. You always follow instructions because you know you just be talking. And when CYP talks, he's rarely wrong. But this time, let's see if he was wrong. How is he going to be wrong? Let me see. Let me go look. That's what I do every day. I research before I talk, and y'all turning in to CYPs. All of y'all just got CYP'd on. Get off of Google. Y'all know more than me. Instead of fuck off Google then. CYP gone.
I like this guy, but I can't take that third person.
No, that's his thing. But that is the definition of knowing more than you is answering the
Hey,
question
he just
correctly, and then when it's researched, still being right, not
he
having to
gets the
research
third
it.
person.
Say
Say
He
what,
again.
gets
Danny?
the third. No, I was saying he gets the third person from Keith Thurman. That's why he does it.
Oh my God.
Ah. We got a counterpunch for CYP courtesy of Jonathan Sims, and we got a counterpunch for C Dub courtesy of Jonathan Sims. We got Big If.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Salute, man. Salute to Ness. Salute to Marco. Salute to the man, them like Danny. Ring walk. Salute to my team, my Tendowski voice, man. Hope you had a good week this morning, man. But salute, man. But hey yo, CYP's bugging, son. Son is a bug out. Son, it's clipped for all that research talk you be talking about, son. Like, we already seen your research is wrong, son. You research from fakenews.com. You know what I mean? Like, son, we all got google.com, son. We all got the boxrec.com. Like, you don't got to research, man. It reminds me of down south, they got a dude called Charleston White. Out here up north, we got Hassan Campbell. They both the same people, man. They just spew out fake bullshit information and try to link it to some emotional point that has nothing to do with nothing, son. Yo, son, it's clip for all that research talk you be talking about. You don't know shit about boxing, man. It's clip for that. But my family, my friends across the pond in the UK, they always don't like Tyson Fury because he lies a lot. So before the Ngannou fight, he was talking about he had 12 weeks or some shit like that to prepare. And then later on, he came out after the fight. He said no, he had less than that. He had less than six weeks or some shit. The man always lies. He's been lying about charity and all that shit. So he was probably not prepared for that Ngannou fight. So Ngannou definitely doesn't have a puncher's chance. Like let's get that out the way, man. Puncher's chance meaning like yo, you knock him out and you win the fight. He doesn't have a puncher's chance. The only thing is we never had real tape on Ngannou, but now we got the tape on Ngannou. And unless you're telling me between that fight and this fight is going to drastically improve, I don't see a way he's going to knock out AJ or win. You know what I mean? So if he does it, I'm gonna give it up to some, man. But for now, I got AJ by stoppage, maybe decision. But that's tape on something, man. He makes a lot of mistakes in the ring, so we know exactly how to prep
But
for him. But anyway,
do you
yo,
feel you discredit like he went like yo a dude that never boxed went 12 with Fury, bro.
yeah, but we saw what's my man, what's son name, Cunningham.
Steve?
He gave him the dude the cruiserweight cat the Fury fought
Bro,
back in the day.
Yeah, Steve Cunningham.
but if, hold on, bro. Steve Cunningham's a 3-time cruiserweight champ.
Facts,
Like
but still.
Ngannou never fought, and Fury couldn't put him out, and he couldn't like dominate
hurt
where
him.
like a ref could throw the towel in. Like he was in a boxing match.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was probably bullshitting the entire time.
No,
I mean, he
no,
was
no, no, no.
bullshitting the entire
Yeah,
time.
bullshitting in camp, but like now you win the fight. Now you there. Like, okay, he didn't show us he got tired. No, I think that he was in a fight. I mean, why didn't he
Now,
walk through him?
but you got to understand too. This guy's a heavyweight, right? So the legs are way much more stronger than the arms. I started training off in MMA before I
Nah, man.
switched to boxing.
Yo, remember that Fury even switched to southpaw, bro. Like this dude made Fury go in his basket. Y'all not thinking. Y'all overlooking that. I'm being real.
Now, but here's my point, though. Here's my point. I'm not discounting something, but I'm telling you, the legs are much more stronger. The elbows much more stronger than your knuckles, man. I started off in MMA before I switched to boxing, and let me tell you, if you could take leg kicks to the head, elbows to the head, and still survive, you got a strong chin.
Nah,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure, and that just goes to show that he might go another 12 with AJ. But listen, that was the bell. Big
Salute,
if
salute.
you the man. What do we got here? Julio Guzman $5. Fury didn't take me, Franco. I guess maybe he meant to say Fury didn't take Francis seriously and got careless. I have Joshua in the 5th. Francis gasses out. Yeah, I mean, again, Francis also has tape. Y'all not looking on the fact that maybe he made the necessary adjustments as well. But we got potato chip $2. CYP'd on punchlines. Crazy. Yeah. You know, he's certainly made for entertainment. You know, he's polarizing. Shout out to Jonathan Sins with those 2 counter punches. Once again, one for C Dub and one for CYP. And we got both of them on the line. What up?
Yo, shout out to the experts, but Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou was a 10 rounder, not 12. But that don't mean shit. Whatever. You know, you probably assumed that. But hey, I could have swore to God. I think Danny was here. I'm not sure. You know, when we go on these fucking debates, I don't remember who was here. I know Ness was, because that's usually who I'm fucking arguing with. We was having a debate about Wilder being in the Hall of Fame. Some of y'all was here, and y'all remember this. CYP brought up Gotti. He said that Gotti and Ward had a fucking trilogy that got Gotti into the Hall of Fame because Gotti won. All the fights were at catchweights, which I brought up a couple of months ago when you said, where'd all the great catchweight fights? Anybody remember that? When I said Gotti and Ward, all 3 was at a catchweight? Remember that part? And then I also told y'all that no, there was never a belt on the line when Gotti and Ward had their trilogy. I gave you all the details to Gotti and Ward months ago, and y'all motherfuckers think I forgot that he won the trilogy? No, I set you up on purpose. And if Danny was here for that debate, he remembers, like, damn, he did bring Gotti and Ward up because Gotti didn't do much, but he's known for that trilogy, and that's what got him into the Hall of Fame. So Wilder and his trilogy with Fury will probably get him into the Hall of Fame. Duh. Dory, I already brought this shit up, but some of y'all don't know me well enough to believe that when I say something, I already looked it up. That's how I make my name. I already look up everything before I come on here and run my fucking mouth, because I don't like to be wrong, and I don't like listening to motherfuckers who just talk every day about the same shit, but when you question them, they not sure about what they said. If you ain't sure about what you said, why the fuck you talking for 5 minutes then? Cut that shit to 30 seconds and say it's my opinion. Stop trying to give people fact. You know what the fuck you talking about. In reality, if I'm lying about that episode, then the episode did not exist. CYP already broke down Gotti Ward, the weight that they fought at, the fact that it was for no belts, who won, who got into the Hall of Fame, winners and losers. I've already broken that shit down in defense for Wilder getting into the Hall of Fame as well with his 10 defenses. And I already told you that a successful defense is a win for a champion. So to say, oh, he didn't do shit, nigga, he defended that belt successfully versus Tyson Fury, one of the greatest heavyweights we've never seen. That's a fucking fact. CYP out.
So for anybody that got lost in that, he wants you to circle back to what he originally said, that Wilder has a better career because he got beat 3 times by Fury, and that was memorable losses. So like Gotti, somehow, who had 3 fights and got into the Hall of Fame and there were no belts. I don't know. I'm a little lost. I'm trying to piece it
You can't
together
really,
there.
like, look at Burt Cooper. Burt Cooper almost beat so many of that era's elite, but he didn't. So you can't say his career was better because all his fights were memorable. He lost.
Yeah, man. You know, it's everybody has their own logic. You feel me? Hawk, talk to me.
And just for
Yo,
those that are just tuning in, we are doing AJ and Ngannou previews and predictions for this Friday. This Friday. Hulk, what is
yo, what's up, TBV? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Great show. The editorial Gotti, Hey man, I remember them fights. I watched them, but one thing about Arturo Gatti, he was the first weight bully, bro. He would weigh in at 140 and fight at 165, 170 every fight. But anyway, Ngannou, I'm going with AJ. I just think that Ngannou, I seen him fight when he fought Derek Lewis. He was up against another puncher. This was in the UFC. I watched all his fights there too, and Stipe Miocic. But that was more of a wrestling match. Miocic put him on the floor and kept him on the floor for 5 rounds. I mean, they started up. They stand you back up at the beginning of the next round, and he put him right back down. But the fight with Derek Lewis, he just was scared to punch. He just stood there. And I've seen Ngannou get very, very tired when the fight goes, in the UFC. Once they go past 2 rounds, if he don't knock the person out, he gets very tired. That's what I'm going with AJ. He went the rounds with Fury, but I think AJ is going to come with a more stern boxing style with a stiffer jab. And if he just stick to boxing, he would show that Ngannou is a novice. It'll show against the way fight. Fury with that flickery jab and that. Oh, other thing. I hope AJ don't get into that 1-2 crap. Don't throw that 1-2. That's a setup for Ngannou. Ngannou loves it. He will stand there while you throw the 1 and the 2. Once the 2 get there, he punching you. So I hope AJ don't get into that, but he got to tape to see that because that's why Fury got his ass late, standing around trying to keep throwing that 1-2. Nah, he's a counter puncher, and he would catch him with that. But Ngannou, and I've seen him get tired. Now he hits extremely hard. If he catches AJ with an uppercut, the night's over. But other than that, I'm going with AJ. I think AJ, the boxing style, and he sticks to boxing, sticks to his jab, and don't get caught up trying to do that 1-2 stuff because he's gonna get caught with that hook from Ngannou. But I got AJ outboxing him and possibly stopping him because I don't think Ngannou has a good tank. And Fury was fighting to survive. That's why he went to 10 rounds with him. He was surviving. At the end, he was just surviving. That's why everybody thought Ngannou won because Fury had slacked off the last few rounds. He was surviving. But yeah, I got AJ. That's my call.
Hawk, appreciate you. C Dub. C Dub, counter punch. Are you available? Are you
To those
available?
tuned in, make sure to smash the like, hit the subscribe, have the notification bell turned on, and go check out all the footage that's been dropping from coast to coast, whether it be Florida, New York, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, plenty of it. C Dub.
Mavs. Excuse me. Mavs for Chip. Mavs for the Chip. You there? All right. C Dub, you there?
Yo, hot audio.
Straight.
Trey, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I'll get the breakdown on just a couple of predictions. That Nick Ball and was it Vargas? Man, the Mexican versus UK. I think I'm gonna go with Vargas in the experience. I need to see what Nick doing. I mean, I know he got it seemed like he got that pop, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Vargas in the experience and the decision. I got Honey. I can't wait till he step up, but yeah, I got him on the line for real. Joseph Parker versus Zhang. It seems like people forget that Zhang has had a rebirth. He has had a good couple of wins, but he had that Jerry Forrest draw or loss, you could say.
He got 3
And
knockdowns in that fight, though.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And and the people that I seen Parker lose to is, top, top dogs. Dillian White, Joe Joyce, AJ. These type of people that like I really, if people remember my call against the Wilder prediction, I said Wilder's in a fight when everybody was kind of picking him by knockout easy. I said, man, it's going to be a tough one for him. So I got Parker in this. I think I'm gonna go with Parker to upset Zane. This not the popular pick, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Parker. I got and AJ. The reason AJ Hawk explained it very well, in Ngannou, what he did in the UFC and his strengths in boxing, just the wrestling and the counterpunching. I think AJ will get the stoppage with just maintaining the boxing, and it may not be like a one punch he gonna go to sleep. It just may be he's not going to be returning fire, and the referee will call a stoppage because AJ is going to be just boxing his ears off, and doing. I think he could get a stoppage, man. I really do. I think AJ could bring it back for boxing and remind people or remind Ngannou that he's a great UFC fighter. Shout out TBV, smash that like button, it's free. Shout out Jonathan Sims, great brother right there.
All right. We got Tip Bellis.
Yo.
What up with you?
Yo.
Yeah, man. When TBS calls, man, we gotta show up. Ness, man. Yeah, I gotta agree with CYP, man, because y'all talking some bullshit right now. Let's really look at the full picture here. What's AJ's best win? Would you say it would be Charles Martin, correct?
No.
I mean, no. It would be Charles Martin. Let's not bullshit here. It would be Charles Martin.
No.
Charles Martin was the only true champion that AJ really beat. Let's not even do that, bro. Because we all know Klitschko lost to Fury before that in a unification. How did Klitschko keep that WBA? And they fought for a vacant. Didn't they fight for a vacant IBO? Or what was it? A vacant IBO? What was that? What was that
Vacant
vacant belt they fought?
WBA. Vacant WBA.
Oh, a vacant WBA they fought for. So they fought for a vacant WBA. No. The WBA wasn't vacant.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't the WBA.
Oh,
No. It was
Waste
three.
your call.
It was three belts on the line, bro. It was three belts on the line. Matter of fact, let me look it up right quick. Hold on.
Let him waste his
That's
call.
about to cap. That's about to cap to the people, bro.
Let him waste his call. Yeah, this is Tip Bellis, y'all. Caller of the year. Caller of the year. Caller of the year. Is that him reading in denial? What the fuck?
Correct. No, I was correct. It was a vacant IBO. It was a vacant IBO they fought for.
Bruh,
that was the only belt that was vacant.
The WBA was also vacant. You wilding right now.
So that makes it even worse. Then it makes it even worse that he fought Klitschko, who already lost to Fury for 2 vacant belts.
No, it don't.
Like, come on,
no,
bro.
It don't.
Yes, it does.
Nah, it's
yes,
who
it
you
does,
fight
bro.
that matters.
Yes, it does.
Who do you fight that matters?
And then let's talk about it. Matter of fact, didn't Klitschko come off a 2-year layoff fighting AJ? Like, come on, bro. Let's not even do this. Let's not do this, bro.
18 months. I think 18 months is the exact. You know what I'm saying?
He basically fought the man coming off a 2-year layoff. We not about to sit here and lie and say that AJ career was really better than Wilder's, bro. No, it wasn't, bro.
All right, that's your opinion.
That Joseph Parker win don't even affect Deontay. I mean, that loss to Joseph Parker don't even affect Wilder's career that much, bro. Considering the fact that Wilder himself was also coming off damn near a 2-year layoff.
Don't affect his career that much. You sound funny.
I'm telling you, nobody's gonna care about that win, bro. We about to look tomorrow on Friday. We about to see Joseph Parker get the floor mopped with him by Zhang, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, what has Joseph Parker really done? Like, let's really look at it. What's his best win? Come on, bro. Like, we keep talking about these domestic level fighters that Anthony Joshua keep beating. Every big fight that Joshua had to step,
best win.
Every big fight Joshua had to step up in, he lost. He lost to Andy Ruiz.
Yo, who's retired and who's not?
He lost.
Who's retired and who's not?
So let's not play these games, bro.
Tell me.
Let's not play
who's
these
retired?
games.
Who's not?
Who's retired?
He didn't lose every big fight.
Who ducked the Zhang fight? Who ducked the Zhang fight? Who fighting on the card?
Y'all want to credit AJ, but AJ ain't fight.
Yo,
Fury.
we gotta go. We got other people out here, man. You What's up, Drew? What it do?
Man, get that jerk job, Tip Fakeless off with that nonsense. It's pure chicanery. He out here telling porkies like Eddie Hearn said. Anthony Joshua has unified the division. He's fought a first ballot Hall of Famer in Klitschko. What first ballot Hall of Famer has Wilder beat? talking about he coming off a layoff. I love how Tip Bayless loves to bring up Canelo's drug test as why he's not a legit guy. He's not bringing up Fury's in this case to defend Klitschko. AJ beat a woken up Klitschko, a piston jab Klitschko, to pun intended for everybody that listened earlier. And he's a gold medalist. He's taking on the best. He's like, how's that Joseph Parker win? Joseph Parker's a former champion, right? Beat Andy Ruiz. He beat your boy Wilder, statue shit. But he doesn't have a better career. The man brought light back to the heavyweight division. Wilder and Fury danced around AJ to get clout because AJ brought the money back to the division. The money is still in the division because of AJ. And I get it, bro. I get it. Y'all don't like Big Femi. I get it. You probably took your girl like you did Amir Khan's wife. I mean, it is what it is. And Tip, shout out to that March 30th card, baby, the big rollout. I see Amazon Prime promoting Japanese boxing more than they do in PBC boxing, bro. But
I
you
seen
gotta
that, but
stop.
I seen a New Way post that. Did Prime post that? Because I seen a New Way post with the logo.
Prime quoted a New Way quoted Prime. But shout out to the rollout, Tip. Pay attention, man. AJ got the career. He got the Forbes list. He got the runway models. He's got everything all the other boxers wish they had, bro. And what he getting? What he getting? That's $50 million for this fight.
Bro, he
Something like
been the
that.
cash cow. I don't even understand. This is a weird argument, but I guess it's that everybody just wants to, prove CYP wrong.
No, CYP's right. Mickey Ward won the trilogy too. The researchers, but play that thing for me, Ness, before I let this call go. This is what they do. They deflect, they deflect, they deflect, and I'm out.
All right, all right, all right.
Deflecting.
Salute.
Yo, you got sound bites for everything.
We got Louisiana. What up?
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, fellas. As far as conventional wisdom says AJ should win, and as a boxing fan, I should want AJ to win. But there is a part of me that wants Ngannou to win, and that's just me. And I don't think that it really matters. Like, it's not that it. I guess it does look bad for boxing if the MMA guy comes into boxing and wins, but it's really not a stain if he loses because he's not a boxer. To prove boxing is the better sport, not only do you have to beat the MMA guy at boxing, but then we really want to put that stamp on it. We need a boxer to step into their world and also beat them at their own game. Either way, I hope it's a good fight. And then as far as Wilder and AJ, belt wise, yes. AJ had, to me, I'm a Wilder fan, and AJ has won more titles than Wilder. Wilder did defend his title 10 times. AJ right now has had a better career, and he's also part of the reason Wilder never unified, because he never wanted to fight Wilder because of Wilder's power. Clearly Wilder's in a different headspace right now. He needs to, I hate to enough, but he needs to take a few just to get his confidence back, because what he did in that last fight.
Well, he never wanted to unify, but he unified with the Hall of Famer and Vlad. Then he unified. Then he unified with the guy that beat Wilder, but he never wanted to unify.
No, not with Wilder, because he never wanted to get in the ring with Wilder, because I believe AJ knew Wilder had a great chance of knocking him out. It's different when you sit there. That was a great fight with him and Vlad, but he did get knocked down. He got knocked out by Ruiz. The man, say what you want, Nez. I think the man had a feeling if he got in the ring with Wilder.
I had a very different stance back in the day, but now living in this world where Tanks never sent an offer to Devin, the fact that AJ sent like 4 offers to Wilder is all the indication of who didn't want to fight that you need. And the fact that maybe 6 years later we've seen how reluctant Al Heyman has been to send any A-side fighter to any side of the street, we can see now why those 4 offers were avoided. Now, am I saying that those 4 offers were great? Not in any shape or form. All I'm saying is those were 4 official formal offers sent to Wilder. So the fact that you sitting here talking about he never wanted to fight Wilder just sounds loony bin.
Not really. I
You with
mean,
CYP in denial land because how
I'm,
many
I'm
offers
not
did
in
Wilder
denial.
send?
It's the
I mean,
same
I mean,
thing
I
as
mean, I
people
mean, I mean,
calling
I mean,
CYP out.
how many offers
And
did Wilder
CYP
send?
saying he wants to get paid to fight at Baltimore. But
How
Danny
many
saying
offers did
somebody got to
Wilder
pay him
send?
10,000.
But how many offers did Wilder send? How many? How
I
many
don't
did
know.
Wilder?
None
All right.
probably.
All right. And if we want to give him credit for any, it's the $150 million verbal offer. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. That's just a really disingenuous statement. Like again, I don't agree with any of those offers. Maybe the last one for 120, but you can't say he ain't offer him to fucking fight. That's just crazy. Excuse me. Excuse me. We got Hitman. Welcome to the prospect level. What up? And it looks like it is. What else we got? We got CYP Counterpunch.
Oh boy.
And we also got Nick Glenn, $5. He says, yo, how can I bet on the fights Friday from Texas? Sounds like a lot of money is going on AJ and Ngannou is getting bro out of there. I mean, try my bookie, Bovada, Bet Online. Those are the ones I use. We got Real Boxing TV says
For sure.
Counterpunch for Tip Bellis. We got Yayo, $2. Joseph Parker beat Andy Ruiz. Gapi Cool, $2. Hawk sounds just like Emmanuel Stewart. Rest in peace, my boy Emmanuel. Lou Hop, $2. Ken Norton is known for beating Ali and nothing else. Julio Guzman, $5. Breaks my heart to hear CYP discredit Gotti's career by saying he's only remembered for War Trilogy. Shaking my head. Yeah. We got CYP so that you don't have to be mad.
Oh man, you breaking my heart, Ness.
Me?
You breaking my Yeah, man. I be trying to trust you. It's like we bring facts to the table, we bring the WBA president's words, and you still say, oh my God. The WBA president is quoted saying Eddie Hearn did not ask me. I did not tell him that he had to fight Alexander Povetkin. I would have allowed the unification between him and Wilder. And if he asked me, I would have told him yes if he asked. But then you're telling me he come on, man. He lied to the world and told us that he had 24 hours to fight Povetkin. The president said he never said that. In his own words, in his own interview, at his own mouth, he said, no, I never told him that. No, I would have let that unification go, of course. Unifications are more important than mandatories. That's what the man said out of his own mouth, but we still gonna sit there and play games. Tommy Skipper, the president of the zone at the time, made a public apology to Wilder and his team about Anthony Joshua's name not being on the deal. It's crazy as fuck how when Canelo's name is not on a deal, you have a show for 2 or 3 days about it. But the Eddie Hearn, AJ Wilder saga lasted for years, and you don't want to even admit to that. It's like, my guy, who are you? Like, does Eddie Hearn pay you? Because it's starting to get weird. Let's put the past behind us, but let's bury it with the truth so we can move the fuck on and stop talking about AJ Wilder and contracts. We already seen it to be true. We know that the 50 million was real because Shelly Finkel got on a fucking podium and showed us the shit and told us the dates, the timeline, the venues, how much money, the back end. He explained to us whose names were even on the email. And you sit up here and tell your callers, why you keep lying? It's not that fucking serious. Like, I gotta go. Nobody, do not counterpunch me no more. Today I'm taking the rest of the day off. I gotta regroup from this lying nigga nest. I'll be back tomorrow. CYP out.
I'm glad we calling each other names so I could take advantage of that stance as well because I was clear in saying that AJ and his team offered Wilder 4 offers. I was also clear in saying that I may not be in agreements with them 4 offers, but they're 4 offers. Then I doubled and said, if you want to give Wilder credit for the one lone verbal offer, give him credit for that. But there was 4 offers. The fact that you're trying to talk about the WBA in 2018, this is without Google because I'm living this. He wants to talk about the WBA in 2018 sometime in September when that was the second flat offer that Wilder denied. That was 17.5. He could have took the 12.5 before the WBA stepped in, remember? But then he could have took the 17.5. But he didn't because that's when the WBA stepped in. But then that's only one time. And we talked about 2 offers there. You gave one excuse. So Eddie saying something about Povetkin, I guess somehow washes everything away. It doesn't. It was 4 offers. John Skippers, whatever. If you want to say that he wasn't on a contract, and you said that wrong. We argue for hours about what names are on a Canelo contract. Canelo he's the A side. We're arguing about what names are on the contract to fight him, which in this instance, AJ was the A side. They were offering Wilder 120, and they were putting him on AJ's list. And Wilder wanted to know how much money AJ was making, which is within his right. Again, I said I was never in agreements with any of the offers, but any other times he wanted to take it, he could have took it. There was 4 of them. So, yeah, take the rest of the day off because, you know, you called me names, but the truth is you lied. Two-tone. Actually, fuck, Tip Bella's got a counterpunch.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, before I was so rudely interrupted by all your deflecting, you know what I'm saying? Back to what I was saying, with the cap you doing, trying to credit AJ for unifying vacant titles and claiming it's a better career than Wilder's, bro. That's absurd. That's insanity.
I mean, did he have to fight for the belt?
It don't matter.
It does matter. Did it go down as a unification?
No. That's my point. It goes down as a unification, but was Klitschko champion? No, Klitschko was not a champion. Who was champion? The only champion was AJ.
Yeah, but you gotta do more research. You gotta do more research, bro. The WBA put the belt on the line because of Klitschko. I think it's because of the Tyson Fury situation. All the reschedule. What do you mean? But what do you mean? We have sanctioning bodies all the time. Like right now.
It don't matter if he beat Klitschko. Klitschko had already lost to Fury,
if Crawford fights Jamal Charlo, it ain't gonna matter. Did he beat a champion? Because you saying he should have been stripped.
What?
That's what you're saying.
That don't even make sense.
Of course.
That don't even make sense compared to what I'm saying right now.
If you Google, the WBA put that belt on the line for a reason. And I believe it's because of the Fury situation, my brother. So you acting as if they just pulled it out the air.
So time out.
It was because of Klitschko, not because of AJ.
We praising AJ for having a better career, fighting a dude who just lost.
My dude, you nitpicking. You nitpicking. Was Vlad not is Vlad not a Hall of Famer? 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 Yes or no? 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 And Fury's an all-time great. Fury's an all-time great. He beat Wilder 3 times.
Did Wilder fight Fury?
And lose.
Did Wilder fight to a draw with Fury?
Yes.
Like, come on, bro. Let's stop. Let's stop that bullshit.
So you giving Wilder credit for a draw? I mean, I can't wait for your clock to just run out. This is hilarious.
AJ won't even step in the ring with Fury. He won't even step in the ring with Wilder.
Okay,
How long
bro.
we gonna keep waiting on that?
No,
bro?
I hear you. I hear you. So your logic is to discredit someone because they didn't step in the ring, but credit
You
someone
cut out
because
on
they
me. You cut
didn't
out on
win.
me. Ness want to sit here and have us praise a dude that won't even fight one of the top 5 fighters in his era, but yeah, he out here fighting UFC fighters. Like, come on, bro. We not about to do this, man. We not about to do this. And then you want to praise him for a unification against a dude who already lost. And on top of that, fighting for another vacant title.
This
Like,
is
bro,
what
it's
your
nasty
favorite
work out
fighter
here in these
makes you
streets,
do.
man.
This is
We
what your
can't keep
favorite
doing
fighter
this,
makes
bro.
you do.
Nah.
Your favorite fighter
If anything,
has
AJ
such a
career is just as
bad
equally good
resume
as
that
Wilder's,
you
bro.
out here
Yeah, he might have better
nitpicking
names on the
about
resume.
Hall of Fame fighters that AJ fought. Counterpunch two-tone. I ain't got time for y'all nonsense.
Yo, what's new, man? It's your boy Two Tone, the superstar. Please say the superstar. You niggas gotta stop capping, man. You have to stop capping, man. If Eminem was black, he's basically Redman. Let's just keep it real.
What?
Eminem, yes, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Redman never did the units of Eminem, bro, and he never was as global as Eminem. You tripping. Red is official. He's official. He's from Jersey. Shout out to Red, but like, knock it the fuck off.
Nah, they on the same level lyrically, bro. The only
Man,
difference
you
was
crazy, bruh. No, they not. I
Redman,
like Red, but nowhere near as lyrical as M. You're wildin'.
Ness, a white rapper that raps like Redman gets a Dr. Dre cosign? Come on, bro. That was a recipe for success. Stop it, bro. And look at this.
So now he's successful because he's
Redman?
white. Y'all hilarious, man. Y'all don't know how
No,
to
I'm
give
You
credit.
said Eminem raps like Redman?
That's what he said. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Nah, totally different styles.
24
No,
inch rim
it's
so I could parachute out the Lex coupe. Stop playing. You don't know nothing about no fucking Red. Get out of here.
let me cook. Nas battled Jay-Z and Cameron. Eminem battled Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, NSYNC, Machine Gun Kelly. It's fucking levels. It's levels to
Nobody wanted it with that white boy. How many motherfuckers is on wax telling you they don't want no problems with him? Get the fuck out of here, man. You bananas. I wish anybody would battle M. I promise you. Popcorn. I'm going straight to the microwave to put the popcorn in. You hilarious. And didn't he ether cannabis?
Wash cannabis? Cannabis was
oh shit! Now in rap you get washed, you take rounds and you get beatings, man. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. The bottom line is nobody ever had the balls to talk about that dude. Nobody. They knew better. Not the Locks, not Styles P, no fucking body. That's on God. Y'all know that shit is real. Nobody. That motherfucker would violate anybody, and y'all know it. Y'all know it.
No.
Man, did you hear him in his feature with Biggie? I don't even know why they did that. Rest in peace, Biggie. Why they even do that to Biggie? That's Puff fault.
Bro.
That's Puff fault. That man was dead. He couldn't defend himself.
Danny, you be around.
Don't you got a podcast reviewing music? This is terrible. Terrible coming from you.
Look, Danny, you be around the bitches, bro.
What?
You be around the bitches, bro. Tell me a time.
Here you go. About the now that's the end all. No, because that's the end all be all. If the girls ain't playing your music, you ain't good. Man, get your little mainstream radio hits
I'm
ass
around
out of
beautiful
here.
queens, bro. I surround myself with beautiful queens.
If your shit ain't on the billboard, you ain't popping. That's what you about to say. What you about to say now?
Danny, when's the last time you was around a buffalo tender with some glorious yams and she said, "Put on Eminem"? Please tell me.
And that's exactly what I said in the beginning of this debate. He
Yo,
don't
but
touch the culture like that, so y'all don't rock with him like that. But lyrically, he is who he is.
But wait, when's the last time I was with a girl that put on some Nas?
Exactly.
Bro, I listen to Nas. I listen to M, but I listen to way more Nas. Way more.
If you're a great MC, you got to be able to be played at the motherfucking barbecue, the carne asada, the African field dance. You got to be able to play it everywhere. Also, breaking news, Ryan Garcia, respectfully, this is serious, The man just said he was raped at 2 years old by a family member. I'm out, man. Ryan Garcia, he was on Twitter Spaces arguing with his girl. His girl tried to take the phone from him. Ryan's on some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Tom.
Arnold Barboza for a reason.
Yeah.
We got Stainless counter.
Yo, man, two-time. Look, if Eminem was white, he would be the equivalent of Royce the 5'9". That's who he closest in style and similar to.
Eminem
To
is
me,
white. What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, if he was, if he was black, like he was saying, he would be the equivalent of Royce the 5'9". You
So
know what I'm saying?
you
That's
saying he only popular because he white?
No, I'm saying lyrically, like he's not like I wouldn't compare him to Redman. I would compare him to Royce the
Oh.
5'9". Like I don't get that comparison. I fuck with Redman. I fuck with Method Man. I go back with Redman. Like Danny just said, I listen to more Nas than I do Eminem. But lyrically, I have to respect that. Lyrically, Eminem he got more styles, man. He got more lyrics, man. He that guy when it comes to lyrics, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether I want to, you know what I'm saying, whether I'm with it or not, you know what I'm saying? Facts is facts. But the reason I counterpunch, man, yo, man, Tip sound like he been CYP'd on one too many times, man. Like, stop helping this dude. He's talking about AJ and Klitschko was fighting for a vacant IBO. I heard this dude the other day talking about an IBA belt when they make that motherfucker. Like, stop, bro. Like, you calm down, man. You counterpunch drunk right now. You need to just back off just a little bit, man. That's all I got, man. Peace.
He said counterpunch drunk. You're funny. $20 super chat. Jerry Soriano says, Marco, I got your back today. Ness, consider this. Today's social media exposure, the face of boxing. DB #1 for 3 years. Oh, I think he meant David Benavidez. WBC paid off. BF, I think he meant IBF stripped Crawford in 3 months. The fans wanted. This is the biggest duck in boxing history. What is he talking about, Marco?
Oh, you weren't here. Me and Ness went at me saying that Canelo was not fighting Benavidez was one of the worst avoidances I've seen. So that's what they're probably referring from like a few days ago.
Okay. Shout
Appreciate
out to you. Yo, shout out for that super chat. Yo, this dude is terrible. My man said, isn't Two-Tone from Arizona? The fuck he know about hip hop? Yo, y'all terrible, man. Y'all terrible. But what you think about this weekend overall, though? There's been a lot of promotion. I don't know if you saw that commercial. That shit was insane, Marco.
Yeah, they've
The
been
commercial.
putting out like the one that looks like Street Fighter.
Yeah, we were in I think it was New York after the first press conference in the back, and they played it, and we were like, yo, this shit looks like out of a movie or something. It was phenomenal what they did.
They're hiring.
Yo, let me get to this last counterpunch. This is the last
I already
call.
did.
I gotta go. I got a fucking appointment. Drew, talk to me.
Oh man. Real quick on CU playing and Tip Bayless. They love to bring up the words of WBA, but except the fighter. I quote tweeted you, Ness. Wilder out his own mouth said, I got offered more for the AJ fight. You too. I got offered more for the AJ fight than the Fury fight. AJ signed on to fight Wilder and Fury multiple times. Them the only ones fumbling it. So let's cut that noise. I see why CYP don't want to call in because he's been wrong. How many times today? He sets records every show, every time he's wrong. And Tip, man, you got to stop it, bro. You got to stop it.
Even though he said he was done for the day, he actually just sent another counterpunch. This is fifth one.
Yeah, now we can't get to that. I said Drew's the last call. I gotta go. Drew, wrap it up.
Oh, and Tip, you use that Klitschko coming off a 2-year layoff, but then you bragging that Keith Thurman coming off a 2-year layoff and gonna do work. Man, your arguments is piss poor, bro. Get it together, yo. Get it together, TXB. Y'all
mad the
fumbling.
WBO took the belt off the line.
Exactly. Shout out to the Boxing Voice, y'all. You have a good day. See y'all at the afternoon show.
CYP, I owe you. James Benitez says, what member of Wu-Tang you would replace with Redman? Only member of Wu-Tang that even means anything is Raekwon. We got Jerry.
Capadonna.
What? Nah, Capadonna's you cap in a lot, like Madonna. At Ness, take my call. Let's talk about it, brother. Canelo biggest duck in history of boxing. If he doesn't fight Benavidez, Jerry, I will. Not now though. Got to go. Danny, you got to that $20
7 p.m.
one?
Eastern.
You got to the $20
Well,
one?
I sure did, brother.
Let me drop a bomb.
Let
me drop a bomb. Yo, apologize, ladies and gentlemen. You know I ain't trying to do that, but I got to do that. Peace.
7